Well, nothing else here, but I'll get that at the end of the stream. We're getting ahead of ourselves. We still got like
A nice, relaxing time away from Sonic the Hedgehog.
Hey, but at least we figured out why it was breaking, but we can get to that when we actually get to gameplay.
Well, we figured out why one of the things was breaking. I don't think we ever figured out the other one.
That's the wrong image. That was for setup for Fire Emblem. You guys will have context for why that's there in about like 2 or 3 weeks. Where's my actual like image I need? I think that is actually the image I need. I just okay, let's just. Sorry, Edelgard. I hope this isn't spoilers, but I assume it's not since I have no context for this and I have no idea what I'm looking at.
I can't see right now. I need to turn off
people logging in after the startup screen, just being like, "Why is there Fire Emblem image?" It's like, well, it's a long story that will be explained in again 2 to 3 weeks. First, I need to find a funny image instead that's not this.
I have another Robotnik picture because I figured it would be fitting given SHC.
This one. I like this one. This image is a funny image. A Sonic one would be better themed, but I already picked mine. It's Steve. He's having a time.
Which Steve?
Yes.
Of Minecraft?
No, it's Blue's Clues Steve. I don't know why he's having a time, but he is. Also, fuck you, controller. I don't want controller for this. That sounds like a nightmare. It might not be, but it sounds like it is. But yeah. Steve either has a migraine or the clues led him to a horrifying conclusion. Just, oh my god, no. This is the prologue to that new Blue's Clues movie coming out soon. My god, I can never tell. And then Josh finds his realization 20 years later. It's the Blue's Clues cinematic universe. Blue's Clues, see you.
Are you loaded in? Because I see you, but I don't know if you can...
No, I'm on the loading screen, in fact. Because I'm checking if this image is wide enough or tall enough. Because I think I might have to make it either shorter or wider.
I didn't even realize you had a little bit of green, like part of your hair's braided in the back and it's green. I never noticed that.
It's all like the highlight is supposed to be more significant, but it's not because the hairstyle. VC is a little bit weird with that. But I got it. It's like a little. It looks a little bit more like it's just messy hair, which is also fine.
I like a bit of green in the back. It adds color.
Gradient. Oh, you meant on my character. I thought you meant on my model.
I know you have the green highlights on your model. I pointed it out a couple times. I meant on your character.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, since we're actually doing things together, I can actually invite you to the party. So we're working on the quests in Limsa Lominsa today, starting with this one that we're right in front of.
As this person A-poses at me. I don't know if that's my game.
There's so many people in this town.
Janky, or if that's an actual, like, taunt. Is that an actual thing you can do in the game, or is my game just taking forever to load in?
You talking about Nixie Noir?
Just A-posing at us?
No, she's not A-posing for me, so that must be you.
That's a really funny glitch. I thought that was just like I thought that was just a emote you could do to like assert dominance.
She's got it for me. She's got one of her hands on her arm.
Anyway, at least this character is spawned in, so I can talk to her. I think. Game. There you go. Janasim of the Bruguiere Consortium seeks the services of a conveniently unoccupied adventurer. Another consortium, huh? Saw enough of that in Yakuza. Or she'll just stare out into the distance. She looks like Dodger. She gonna make me get her some coffee? game's taking a sec to load in, because this place is, I think, a lot more crowded than the other
Yes.
two were.
I never got why Olympia was always so packed, but it is. Now more than ever. It used to be sort of packed before, but now it's packed! Exclamation point.
Sorry, I was thinking about things. Excuse me, miss. But might you have a moment or two to spare? You seem the type who enjoys being a cost for menial tasks, and I require someone to make a delivery to the dutiful sisters of Edelweiss. I wouldn't be surprised if you hadn't heard of them. The sisters prefer not to advertise their presence here in Limsa Laminsa. They do, however, provide a rather unique service, of which the Bruguiere Consortium has recently been the beneficiary. I would have you deliver this package to their doorman, Lawnward, along with our profuse gratitude. She's doing a little dance for me while everyone loads in. There we go. Now you're not A-posing. Apologies to whoever this Nixie Noir is.
Well, they're
Somewhere
not
out
here
in the
right now,
world.
given the chair. Good lord, what's happening over here?
She's still doing a little dance for me. She won't let me leave.
There's a bunch of
Everybody's still
chocobos.
loading
Oh,
in.
Christ. Why are there so many people here?
I think she's doing all of her animations for that entire conversation all at once. I think that, yeah, that's what's happening, is that we're playing out the entire conversation's animations now that it's finally caught up. There we go. Dang my janky PC. Now it's working though. What the hell is happening here? I don't want to step into it because it feels like I'm disturbing something here.
So it's a flock of chocobos.
I'm gonna walk around them. I don't want to step on them. The goblin merchant Sweetnix appears to be in some distress.
I got this one. The other sound effect, didn't it? Sweetnix is beauteous gobby and craftsy trade maker. Sweetnix makes busy deal with Uplanders. Need deliver letter to Gate of Mealvan, but Sweetnix has shiver shakes. Uplander walks to Gate of Mealvan for Sweetnix. Uplander delivers letter to Tax Lady Patalja? Or Pataja? Yeah. Oh, that was...
I like calling anxiety. What is it? What did he say? Shiver shakes.
Shiver shakes.
That's good. I might take that. Like no, I'm not having a panic attack. I have the shiver shakes. There's somebody here named King Bucket, and I just want to see what they look like, but I can't tell who in this crowd is that because there's so many fucking names. Poogie? The fuck is a Poogie?
The Monster Hunter thingy.
I want to find King Bucket, but I literally can't read any of these names. I see Honk Heaven in here somewhere. Try Espresso. Wow, there's just a lot. Larfy Jarson. So there's so many good names here, but I can't read any of them because it's all a mess. I see you've gotten away from the crowd, Swazblate. Either that or they haven't spawned in yet. Swazblate, master merchant of Hawker's Alley, wants you to look into the current market prices.
You, miss.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
you want? You, miss adventurer. I have work for you. I would have you pose as a customer and survey the market's current prices. Surely you do not see you. Surely I did not see you balk at so simple a task. All you need is to strike up a conversation with the shop owners and glance over at their wares. There are 3 merchants that are interesting: Iron Thunder, Kyohurun, and Cineal. Write down all you see on this price list and hand it to Bane Singh on West Hawker's Alley. He shall reward you for your service. Go talk to Iron Thunder, I guess. Where are you going?
I don't know. I'm lost. I was gonna talk to chat because I hadn't been doing much of that. Because Fanu's hanging out in chat, and it's been a while since we talked. How are you doing, Fanu, if you're still here? Also,
Well
hello,
met,
Meerkat
lass.
as well. I did not say hello.
Hi to
Also,
people
hi,
in-
Daniela. Hello.
Hi to people in Stars chat. Well met, lass. Cast your peepers over these beauties. Not a spot of rust to be found. Every piece fresh from the forges of Naldeq and Vimelis.
What's the cyberpunk line about fresh?
These shrimp fresh.
Shrimp fresh.
This is the
Some
dancing
movie
one.
or game also mentioned a location called Pacifica, and I was like, it's a thing, shrimp lady. One of these days I might play that game, but I also don't know if I want to bother. I'm sure it's improved, but like, I feel like I would not be the right person to play that game. Are these fish fresh? They were when we caught them 2 weeks ago. Oh. Yet another Jonah reference. I know I've been lacking in that department as of recent. That movie turned 10 years old, I think you told me, didn't it? No, not
Yes.
10, 20.
20.
It's 2000s, not 2010s. I still need to watch that movie in the Discord server. I need to do a movie night that's just all the movies that I reference a ton that no one's ever seen. So like Jonah, El Dorado. I feel like there's another one. Speaking of El Dorado, I'm waiting until the hacking contest is over to properly promote them, but I have new alerts for bits and whatnot. I won't tell you what they are, although one of them was clearly just hinted at in the conversation. I have ones for, I think, 499 bits, 777 bits, what other one? 666 bits, and I feel like there's another one I'm forgetting that's not the absurd one, because there's an absurd one that's like 100, that's like 10,000 bits, but that's $100. Please don't drop, please don't drop that until I actually properly promote them. I feel so bad. Road to El Dorado, yeah. Jonah is a VeggieTales movie, as it says in the subtitle of that film. What the fuck was the other alert that I added? 777, 666, 499, the absurdly large one, and then there should be one. Right, 420, that was the one. I think those are all the ones. There might be another one I'm forgetting, but like I said, I'll properly promote them at another time. But I thought I'd bring it up since I brought up El Dorado in one of them. Well, you'll see if you get it. There is a hectic flush of panic on Dotazun's face as he looks wildly about Hawker's round. What about 69 bits? Not yet, but I will think about it. I don't know what to make the sound or like the alert for it, but I'm totally down for a 69 or a 690 bit alert.
I have one for 69 bits. I don't know if it properly transferred over to the other thing I'm using, but I do have one.
Oh my, oh dear. My cask of ale is gone, and it had to be the one ordered by someone who doesn't brook tardiness. I would bring the matter to the Maelstrom, or perhaps seek from the Yellow Jackets. My client would likely frown on involving anyone official. What are you doing? that poor, I don't know what the species is called, so I'm gonna call him Potato.
Daniel Lalafell, close enough though.
An adventurer such as yourself, though, would be capable of doing a little unofficial investigating. Will you find the stolen ale for me? It was right outside Fisherman's Bottom. Someone surely saw something. What's that? You would have the client's name? Oh, none of that. Discretion creates opportunities. Now go to Fisherman's Bottom. Go to Fisherman's Bottom and make your inquiries before this cold of mine grows worse. The bloody executioners.
It's a bad cough.
Oh, should I change back to Pugilist now, or?
Up to you.
I don't really need to be Lancer right now. I should also, while we're here, I saw that in my periphery. I don't know which of these is my best one. I'm gonna go with the green one. I assume that means best. So, equip everything. Yep. I also saw over here.
Well, I figured we should go because Oh yeah, it's important. Well, let's head down from the person we just got the quest, because there's more quests this way, and then we can loop back around.
Also, is this the right outfit? Really? I feel like the skirt's wrong, right? Yeah, what the fuck? Oh, either skirt works. Oh yeah, I clicked on that. I guess it is brand new skirt. That's a. All right.
This way.
But you have to change your class before that goes into effect. So I needed to put on. I wasn't sure which of my weapons is the best one because I have multiple pugilist weapons. I think I only have one of each for every other class I've done.
This
You got a
way
tiny
should.
little goblin.
Yes, I've always had. Oh,
Is
okay, I
that
haven't
a while
always, but
back,
it's been.
or...
Yeah, I've had this a while. But I liked the pet. It's like someone complimented me on the pet. It's like I guess I'm keeping this pet.
Oh, they're up there, aren't they?
Well, they could be
I was like,
downstairs.
aren't there supposed to be people here? But no, they're stairs, probably inside.
And also out here we can get the. Oh, hey, there's a person for we'll try it.
Oh god, don't introduce me to triple triad when we're on even more of a time crunch than usual. You know
Well,
how I am. You know how I am. I have to now. It's right here. How hard
Warning.
are you?
Chaos is involved.
Oh god. Are you also playing triple triad over there? I see that now with your cards. I know all the tricks of the triple triad trade. I'll give you a game so long as you keep it from Sissy Poo. Okay. At least you only have one card to earn. Thank God. I'm so tired of all these matches where it's just like, earn 2 cards. Wow. Oh, I got one of their cards, and they got a shitty card of mine. Lurk while you put together a post-work snack with the Final Fantasy. I thank you very much. You eat a good snack. Oh fuck. Okay, we're not staying with this person.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna.
I didn't even know there were letters. I didn't know that was even an option.
I mean, it's a card game, so of course ace is the highest.
Makes me think of like Grapefruit playing Minesweeper, and he finds a 4, and he's just like, I didn't even know numbers could go that high. Fuck that, no. We'll come back to that later, much later, if at all. Did I see someone walk off with a cask of ale? Why, sure, it was during the afternoon offloading. Fella didn't look like a thief, though. Hoisted the cask and walked right on over to the Astalicia.
Hold on, I'm still in a match. There we go. Alright, it's over now. Yeah, I don't think we're winning against this person.
No way. Even
Where
with
did you
the
go?
swap at the start. I'm nearby. I'm talking to people.
Okay.
I talked to one of the people that you need for the quest, and I'm currently talking to another one. After a cask? You can't rightly say it's your cask, but there was a big fella come by recently carrying one. He asked me if I had smoked Mackies. He asked me if I had smoked Mackies, what would go nice with ale. Which ain't the only thing I know neither. Louse wore black, and you know what that means? Bloody executioners. Explains the guy's cough, I suppose. Oh, yeah, probably should... No, wait, no, these are both separate quests, so I'm gonna talk to you first.
You gonna pick up fishing first?
Yeah. Well, well-wishings welcome to you, adventurer friend. You worked your way to Fisherman's Bottom. When you want to fish for a day, you can call it culinarian, but we fishermen feast for life. It's like that saying, teach a man to fish, and he'll be Big the Cat.
Mm-hmm.
I've set the bait. Think you're ready to bite? Hooray, hooray! Looks like we got a live one. Let me walk you through the life of a fisherman in Limsa Laminsa. Since we're surrounded by the seas, the fishing sites are a fisherman's delight. You can't fish it here, you can't fish it anywhere. While some of us rope our fish in with rods and reels, others skim the seabeds with nets for creepy crawlers. You might say we cast a wide net. People prattle about our pullers just about everywhere in Limsa. And there's much and more I haven't mentioned. We shepherd the ships, preside over the ports, manage the mongers, all while making sure not to leave any adventurers out to sea. I almost got that alliteration perfectly, but I mispronounced mongers as mongers. I'll wager you prefer to work alone, so we'll start you off with the rod and reel. Now, you may not necessarily net the numbers net fishing yields, but pole fishing positively pulls prettier prizes. Jesus. I'm going to die. And that's the long and short of it. If you're ready for another bite of bait, I'll reel you in before the guildmaster. A good fisher knows when to give back to the sea. Throw back a guppy today and reel in 10 fish tomorrow. One sec. Let me fix that real quick. Okay. What? No, give me your thing. I'd hate to hear you have to change your heart. You haven't, hadn't you? Malika would have you reaffirm your desire to join the Fisherman's Guild. There we go. Spoken truly like a befolked fisherwoman. Well, then it's time you met the guildmaster. But unfortunately, and somewhat ironically, our nefarious netmaster is out fishing at the moment. This moment and every moment that is. So Sissy Poo tends to tend to tasks that require tending to. God, this dialogue is both super fun and also super hard. Tends to tasks that require tending to. Holy shit. It's like just deciding whether you sink or swim with our guild. Sissy Poo's presiding over the pools. Whenever you decidedly decide to say hello. She might seem somewhat standoffish, but she's only keeping an eye out for sharks. Be yourself and you have nothing to worry about. Jesus. Oh god. That was so much so quickly. Oh, now you gotta get wet. Yes, save your breath. I heard every word between you and Malika, so I know she told you my role here. As she said, while Malago's supposed to be the guild master, but apparently he has bigger fish to fry, so all his work falls to me. That includes making sure our new fish aren't shellfish idiots or potential anemones. You've passed the first test by not laughing at that awful joke. Now you only need the right answer to this question. Are you prepared to fish like you've never fished before?
No. Yes.
Well, you're smarter than the majority of bottom dwellers that find their way here. Welcome to the guild. Now, this wouldn't be much of a guild if we sent you out to sea with only a pole and a prayer, so I suppose I can spare you a few pearls of wisdom. Nevertheless, you're still going to need that pole and prayer. So I can at least provide you with the former. Here you go. 1 out of 2 isn't bad. I'll even throw in these lugworms, as you're not like to get far without bait. The rods we bestow upon our new fish are priceless objects, which is to say they don't cost anything. But if you know what you're doing, you'll probably want a proper one. But in the meantime, let's see if you can figure out how to hold your pole. Ready the one I gave you and your lessons can begin. Readying your line. To fish, you must first change your class to fisher by equipping a rod in your main hand. The body of water you are near is fishable. The icon for the cast action will glow. Determine a bait to apply to your line by selecting the bait action, and then check marking the desired item from that list that appears. Alright. I don't know what's happening with me today. I'm moving all over the goddamn place, but oh well. Ooh, I have like so much more motion than usual. Maybe it's because I'm actually doing it in the middle of the daylight and also way closer to the screen than I usually do it. Some bait can only be used in certain locations for landing certain types of fish. Bait and tackle can be harvested, made by disciples of the hand, or purchased from various merchants or fieldcraft vendors. Always make sure your inventory is stocked before heading out into the wild. Okie doke. Whoa, don't do that. There you go, my bad if that glitched out a little bit. Should be back to normal. Oh wait, go away, program that I don't need. Program that's broken, no less. What the fuck is happening to this other thing I have open? That shouldn't be open. Anyway. Talk to me. Sisyphus of the Fisherman's Guild wants to order a new fishing boat. The calamity really knocked the wind out of the fishing industry's sails, but the fisher folk are starting to return to the seas once more. Past time I did the same. But before I can put out to sea again, I need to have a new boat built. Our guild has always commissioned Naldit, that's almost certainly not how you pronounce that, and Vimelli for its crafts, but they are beastly busy these days. If you want something to do, maybe you could run over to the Armorers Guild and consult with Forge Master Hananza in my stead. I would know how long we might expect to have to wait.
Don't forget to get the fishing quest too.
Yeah. All snug and cozy, ready to fish. Is that somebody over there called Neko Gaki?
Yes.
Zipu would like to assign you your first task. You're looking quite formidable. Let's hope you don't scare all the fish away. Now, the first rule of fishing is to hold onto your rod. Take care of your rod, and your rod will take care of you. And if you take care of Rod, he'll buy you a dinner. I don't know. Rod's a pretty cool guy that way. Talks a lot about the Twilight Zone for some reason, though. I think that's the right guy.
Yeah, that would be right.
I like that I implied that if you're nice to Rod Sterling, he'll just be like, hey, you know what? You deserve a free dinner.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just happen to have like 20 bucks I can spare. You want to go over to like a restaurant? You are entering a dimension of not sight or sound, but of taste. Welcome to Subway. I don't know. Oh, I could have said welcome to Chili's. That would have made it funny, because the Vine meme from like half a decade ago. Not half a year ago. That's like, Vine is still dead. Now, the first rule of fishing is to hold onto your... Yeah, I see. Let me know if I'm going too fast for you. Don't worry, I'm just getting on tangents about the Twilight Zone. You ever read the comics for the Twilight Zone?
I have not.
They're quite good, at least from what I remember. Like I said during my Ghostbusters stream, that was ages ago, but like, it's the Twilight Zone in book form, so like, if you like the Twilight Zone, give the books a try. Only difference is they're not in black and white, they're in color, but I mean... That's being pedantic. Like, who cares if Twilight Zone is in color? Also, did you ever see that Twilight Zone, like, reboot that happened, I think, a bit back? I forget what it was on. I just remember not liking it, because it was, like, some stand-up... The plot was, like, a stand-up comedian who, every time he tells a story, that person disappears. It's just like, what? Huh? I don't get it. Or rather, I don't like what I'm inferring from what this... story is supposed to mean. So you're new here. We're going to start small, and they don't come much smaller than anchovies. You'll find schools of anchovies swimming around. Anchovies. Find schools of anchovies swimming outside in Galadion Bay, so you can find out your meager supper. You can catch your meager supper without even walking 10 yawns. Anchovies are hardly the most cunning fish in the sea, making them an ideal first assignment. So we bait a hook with some of those lugworms I gave you, dip it in the water, the fish will practically catch themselves. Catch Lummenson anchovies for Sisyphus. First, select a suitable lure for the bait action. Next, approach the water and use the cast action to begin fishing. When you feel a tug on your line, use the hook action to reel in your catch. Fishing log. Your fishing log contains invaluable information on everything from fishing hole locations to detailed fish data to personal records. The log can be found under logs in your main menu. Okay. Nothing else I need to get here? I assume her next quest is the...
Yeah.
It's the level 5
it's
one.
turning in the sardines, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where... This doesn't help. So... She said the fishing... Was it... Jesus, what a name.
What?
The person we just passed?
Jesus. I'm surprised that's allowed. I mean, it's not like it's gonna get me banned from Twitch looking at it, but like...
You just...
Kind of gives me a good read on what kind of person you are.
You looking for done? That's right. What are you? Are we reading?
Using the cast action, it's a tutorial.
Oh, sorry.
Using the cast action to cast your line into the water, You need to simply sit back and wait for a bite. When a fish bites, you'll not only see the line being tugged, but hear it. If the fish is on the line, use the hook action to attempt to reel in your catch. Your chances of successfully reeling in a fish after hooking it are directly affected by the fish type and your gathering rating. Okie doke. Now I'll talk to Porter.
You looking for Dodazon's Castivale, eh? I'll help you. Dodazon's ain't a bad sort. For a sweeping trader. There was a topper come asking for after the cask. Want to know if it was ale, poxy fool.
Speaking of ale.
Soda. I think we can. We can.
I'm glad that you knew it was soda and wasn't like, wait, you don't drink.
Oh, we can get.
I haven't had soda in a bit because I've been cutting down on caffeine, but I was like, today I'll treat myself.
I think we can get sardines here.
Oh, okay.
What's that say? They put an exclamation point up there now. I used to not. That is kelp.
I don't have to do anything else. I just have to hit hook when the exclamation point shows up.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
That is kelp and not fish.
I got a fish, I think. Yeah, I got an anchovy.
Oh, nice.
Was that all I needed to do? Oh, no, I need 5.
Yep.
So... I'm just lucky with fishing minigames, it seems. Unless it's Stardew Valley! I haven't streamed, I don't know.
The goby.
We're gonna level up fast at this rate.
That's shrimp. There's an anchovy.
So, how about that glitch that we found last night and what we learned about it?
The Sonic 06 one?
Yeah, it's Sonic Unleashed. It was happening in 06 too, but it broke Unleashed. It just messed with 06 a little bit here and there.
I didn't realize they were related because I didn't think you would.
I'm already up to level 5, by the way, and I have not caught more than 1 anchovy.
I've gotten 2 anchovies.
So much for saying that I was lucky in the fishing minigame.
The goby. Thankfully, I enjoy fishing.
This is going a lot faster than it did in Fire Emblem. In terms of the level up.
3.
Oh yeah, as soon as I was able to use anything other than the pugilist that I got first, I was like, let me grab everything. Not that I dislike pugilist, I actually quite love it. It's just I didn't know I could grab the other like classes, and I was just like, let me have everything.
I only grabbed the crafting classes because people voted in a straw poll for which class I'm gonna pick, because I felt like it would be rude to pick up any other classes. But I did picked up all the gathering and crafting classes so far, just so I have something to do while I'm waiting for a star. How many sardines are you up to, or anchovies rather?
Oh, I hooked it up too fast. I wasted bait. I'm only up to 2.
I'm up to 4. That's another kill.
Did they tell you that you can? Oh, someone in chat says, did they tell you that you can only progress the main story on battle classes?
Yes, but I still have I still have Archer.
Okay, that's right. Yeah.
Chat, my audience told me to play Archer, so I'm not picking any other battle classes.
I think
the
both
shrimp.
Zay and I misunderstood. I think what we thought is that they voted for one of the non-battle classes.
Yeah, no, they voted for. I made sure to put all the battle classes on. Well, all the battle classes you have access at this level. I might put up one at a certain point to see if people want me to change classes, but other than that.
Someone in the games chat apparently just went not the bees, and I love that I have no context for why they're saying that.
Really? Apparently they were talking about Nicolas Cage.
The funniest celebrity? Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you think is the funniest celebrity you think that could be playing Final Fantasy 14?
Good question.
Because now I'm just thinking about Nicolas Cage playing Final Fantasy 14. I'm trying to think of just anyone more absurd that I could think of for playing 14. That would also
my
sound
brain
like
wants to say
them.
Steve Buscemi.
Maybe.
There we go. That's 5.
You know, Lady Gaga has played Bayonetta, right? That's like actually a serious. That's not me doing a bit. That's a real. She tweeted about it.
I know
She
it's not
tweeted
you
about
doing a
playing
bit.
Bayonetta.
All right, I've gotten my 5 anchovies.
It's wild to me. My favorite part is when that Rain on Me video came out with Ariana Grande. That was like one of the first things everybody was tweeting about. Is like, did Lady Gaga take inspiration from Bayonetta in this music video?
There's some shops out here. You have your sardines, anchovies?
Yeah, I got my. Wait, no,
Alright.
I don't.
How many do you have?
I got a fish. I just assumed it was an anchovy. It's not. I have 4.
You need one more then.
Why did I do that? I jumped the gun because I was thinking about Lady Gaga Bayonetta. I don't think we'll have time this month to play Bayonetta, which is a shame, but there's always next year.
Yep.
Bayonetta and Resident Evil were lower on my list of priorities than Ghostbusters or Sam & Max. Love that Bayonetta's fan base is largely women because Bayonetta pretty. I think Freeze, you'll have to tell me if this is a heavy misreading. I think Bayonetta's fan base is mainly women for the same reason Travis's is assumedly mostly male.
Because they all want to be the. I don't think anyone wants to.
People either want to be that character or think that character is hot.
I don't think anyone wants to be Travis. Travis is sort of an idiot.
Not Okay, who is the cool action character? Dante
makes more sense. Dante makes so much more sense. Dante,
why did I go for That's not even a platinum game. I mean, neither is Devil May Cry, but everybody compares Devil May Cry and Bayonetta because they're both.
Dante
like,
can
opposite
see
ends of the
more.
same coin. Yeah.
Oh, whoops! I skipped the dialogue.
Anchovies swim off every shore of Limsa Laminsa, so you can bring them back from anywhere you like, so long as it's not the fishmongers. Common game journalist's opinion at the time, which was sexy woman bad. I'm glad that for the most part, like, we've gotten over that as long as we could tell, like, there is a character here.
Right.
Like, stuff like Skullgirls and Bayonetta can exist because it's not horny for the sake of horny. There is an actual character there. Anchovies, yeah. Hand over the fucking fish. Take your fish.
Alright, I've got the person that's in question marks.
And in fairness, I have nothing against games that are horny for the sake of being horny. It's just less interesting to me. Like, I don't care that much about, oh, what's that one game?
Hoonie Pop?
No, Hoonie Pop's fine. That goes into this category of just straight up porn game, and that's a whole other can of worms. I mean games like
Dead or Alive?
Senran Kagura, I think is what I was thinking of.
Dead or
Dead or
Alive?
Alive might also fall in that territory as well. Like, those games are fine as well. I have no shit against that game. It's just like with stuff like Bayonetta and Skullgirls, there's also a lot more like character depth there. That isn't necessary, but like definitely matters more to me.
Alright. Anyway.
But horny games have their place, as well as the games that like are horny and have more.
Anyway, dialogue. Chovy chovy, chovy chovy. But fair flock of feisty fish you've got giddy guppy. Careful they don't slip out of sight.
Well, I go. So what do we owe the pleasure?
The guildmaster's got to get after guppies. Dividing the daily drudgery. Picking out a proper potable. I don't know what this voice is at this point. And some such support and service.
Now you know how I feel with all this alliteration.
You see it, like, if you listen to me, I keep slipping into a million different accents because I'm not thinking and I'm just going. Which, I mean, is for the best. I think it's funnier that way.
Yeah, no, you don't have to have a specific character voice. The only time I've ever had a consistent character voice was in the Danganronpa games, and that's because each title is limited to 16 characters.
Yes.
And who gets after the Guildmaster? We have books to balance, you know. Books you should be balancing.
I did my best to balance the books, but Bilge Keel bent the bow back, bouncing the whole batch off the boat. What is that?
That's not what... You know it was just an expression. But that's neither here nor there. So long as you keep it the bit star, our books will balance themselves. Don't let that go to your head, of course. Any beginner can snag some anchovies, but you'll need to experiment with different lures and explore new waters if you want to catch the big ones. Why am I going so low? Woo! I think I have some setting turned up too much. Hold on. Here we go. Oh, that's too little. Now I'm stuck. There we go. Nice in-between range. So I'm not going out of frame, but I'm also not floating around. Gonna look for a bit. Okie doke.
Fundamentals are fine, but the fun is fishing for new finds. Like my uncle always said, fishing's like philandering. You'll never know what you catch.
And with those well-spoken words of wisdom, we'll leave you to your wiles. The next Fisher quest will be available from Sissy Poo upon reaching level 5.
Hey look, I'm already level 5.
Me too. It helps when 3 of those levels came from just casting the rod.
Wait, there's 2 quests.
Hi, Sims.
Oh, right, that. Okay. The fishing boat.
But yeah, I like characters like Bayonetta who, like, just, you know, like, yeah, they're used for sex appeal, but it's clearly for the characters themselves. Like, She-Hulk has that a lot as well in the comics.
My favorite out-of-context Bayonetta thing, outside of the entire intro of Bayonetta 2, is Bayonetta going, I feel like a goddamn slavering in this town, and then getting hit by a bus.
I still need to play Bayonetta because I've only played up to like the intros. So the main thing that comes to my mind when thinking out of context Bayonetta stuff is the intros to both games, which for 2 is fine because it's got the cool plane thing.
2 is insane. 2's intro is so crazy.
But with 1's intro, all I can think about is Enzo just pissing on a random grave. It's like, oh no, Enzo. Why do I have a sad person behind me? Listen, Steve's seen some shit. We don't know what he's seen, but he's seen something, and he doesn't like it. Sissy Poo has a trial in mind for you. I smell that you haven't been neglecting your duties. A commendable attitude. No one's ever gotten worse at anything by practicing. No one I know, anyone, at least. And you haven't met me.
Damn it, I was gonna say the same. I was gonna say you haven't met me.
Then again, you can't expect the same old tricks to work with new fish. Big ones don't grow to be that way, chasing everything that wiggles on a hook. To catch the fish you want, you must first know what the fish wants. Only once their prize is at stake can you tantalize and tempt your prey to the taste of forbidden tackle. Chat sees the he sees the FF14 chat. That is the perfect answer. He is seeing what is behind the screen. He hides it so that you know not, but he sees all.
That's why I have Robotnik saying fail. He knows. It's always funny to put one that's like they know what they're blocking.
I forget what the Kirby one that I used like ages ago that Rosie sent was. Anchovies may be willing to settle for lugworms, but harboring herring have a discerning palate that prefers pillbugs. But don't take my word for it. Go and see for yourself. Pick up some pillbugs from Siney Hill over in West Hawker's Alley, and use them to catch 3 local harbor herring. Like anchovies, they can be caught right outside. In case you have a mind to return to your previous spot, you should know that fish aren't as foolish as most might think. Keep casting your line in the same waters, and you'll find that fewer folk will take the bait.
That is not true.
That doesn't explain why it was taking so long. Oh, it's not? Well, okay.
Also, there's the fishing quest over here, too.
Oh, hello. Phil Snow has news that should be of interest to any self-respecting fisher, no matter how seasoned.
Well, if it ain't Twitch, you may have just taken up your rod, but anyone can see you've got the keen eye of a fisherman. And I reckon you're looking to make that eye even keener still. Bigger fish, more exotic locales, aye. That's what we all seek, ain't it? And it just so happens, I can tell you how to find them. See, the Fisherman's Guild just finished constructing a vast boat equipped for voyages on the high seas. As far as I know, Captain Forzagil, I assume how that's pronounced, is still looking for a band of fishermen adventurous enough to brave the deepest fishing hole of them all. If you think you've got the stones for it, I'm sure he'll be glad to take you on.
I totally didn't forget to look at the dialogue because I was too busy readjusting the camera. Nope.
Sorry.
Look, Phil Snow is a very pretty man, and I wanted to take a look at him. Choo-choo.
Where did it say we buy pill bugs again? Wait, I can literally
not the person who's like at charge of that.
No,
like
there's let me look.
I mean, I can just ask her again.
West Hawker's Alley. Okay.
Oh well.
We might as well go grab the. Actually, we'll be back around there. There's still quests out here.
Oh yeah, I already achieved this. Oh, I thought this was Ganondorf. Well, he's got a nice pumpkin head. You're cool.
Digital to end.
Sounds like a Digimon villain.
This way.
Do we grab some other quests, or?
Well, I'm going out to this boat so we can.
Okie doke.
Deal with good for what ails you. And then you can pick up your knives.
Yeah.
They're upstairs.
We may be pirates, but we ain't uncivilized. Good for you. When do I get to meet Ferris?
Maybe later. Oh goodness, this is a cutscene.
Look at him dance.
Are you in the cutscene?
Yeah.
What you're looking at? This is a dance duel. A dance duel. Much more important than anything you got. Much more.
Well, I mean,
You may be able to scamper up the rigging to a crow's nest, but you can't. Can ye get down? Not, not for a siren's teat, you great clodhopper.
Begging pardon, Captain, but ain't no Makoti alive heavier on her feet than a great Galutin Rogadine such as yourself.
Well said, Captain, and well retorted, you bloody sunseeker. Or was you a moonkeeper? What lands do they got there? Who even cares? Right?
That's me keeping up with the lore here. It's just like, what does any of this mean? Whatever. I'm having fun.
Who are you anyway? There was a whole passel of you before. No, there's only one. A miser's trick that is.
No, there's always been one.
No, nothing worse than a miser. This Whoreson was a madrigal admiral. What's his name? He don't like drinking nor dancing. Bad for corals. Corals? That can't be right. Corals. Coral. Ah, of course you're right. You're right there, lassie. Should never doubted myself. Anyways, this madrigal, I call him madrigal pinch fist, passes decrees like they was farts. He decreed no dancing within a hand's reach of spirits. Sorry, someone had interrupted me. But no madrigal smarter than a sailing man. We stopped reaching with our hands altogether. Ha! We inventiated step dancing. That showed madrigal. I almost wanted to say madrigal bitch fist. And his corals. He's so drunk that sounds like something. Aye. That's right, lassie. Just gets me all fired up too. Makes you think like, oh, I know. You want to dance at all of this time. I just thought you were a bit being churlish, but
I imagine he sounds like if Jacksepticeye was drunk.
No, I insist. Dance first, talk later. That's the way of it.
Okay, fine, whatever. Fucking go! I'm just moving!
Why, you cagey sea fox, dance like sailing fool you do. Could have swear there was three of you. Or was I just? Never mind. You're practically a sister now. You ask me anything?
Did you commit a murder?
To hear them dancing in the back. A cask of Dodason's ale? Carried it off from Fisherman's Bottom my very own self, I did. As a matter of fact, we already drunk all we had on board. Cause of course Dodason's getting paid for it someday. Don't make a difference if he frets a night or two.
Makes a difference to them. Hey, big guy.
Why, you reprobate whoreson! That's the tale of the cask you lugged in? Blackguard! How dare you call yourself a bloody executioner? I'll hugger mugger about what belongs to who. Dodason has the cuds not to mule about the colors we wear, and you're playing him for a fool? I'm sorry, Captain. Wasn't thinking it through. Guts to fix that, I do. It's what we call a choral failing.
Close enough. You're off by one letter. I like your gloves.
Adventurer, I beg pardon for my man. I swear, Limelian mistook him for an oyster and gave him grits for brains when she made him. Since you're already here, how about you square with our account with Dodas and take this payment to him? We'd be much obliged. You danced with us and all, so I'm trusting the Gale won't inspire any moral failings in ye. At some long keel on the Astalicia, if you take my meaning.
Why did he make the DreamWorks face at me? Alright. I imagine this guy's voiced by Patrick Warburton. Anytime I see a very big man, I just assume Patrick Warburton. Thanks, Emperor's New Groove, and to a lesser extent, The Tick. And I guess a little Family Guy in there as well, not that I watch it that much.
Alright.
But Joe's pretty big, Joe's pretty strong.
Jump off the boat from here. Oh, there we go. Whee! Oh goodness, there's someone hanging out. Oh, you're actually walking down the stairs.
Yeah, mainly because I don't know where else to go.
Hi.
The music here sounds like Jigglypuff.
Alright. Now we go this way. Alright, you go pick up so you want to be a rogue, while I go grab stuff for fishing. So you go south. You already tuned to that crystal.
I'm checking.
I know. You go south, and I'll go get some stuff for fishing. Because I'm not picking up any other classes that are attacking ones.
Aye, this is the dutiful sisters of the Edelweiss. That's a deep reflection and meditation. So unless you need proper business with us, you can kindly bugger off.
There you go.
What's this then? A parcel from the Brugere Consortium, eh? A little peek inside. Ooh, walnut bread and ginger cookies. A few of them Bismarck finger sandwiches too. Them consortium curls know the right way to show appreciation. Some of them sisters have unholy appetites, so I best save a few bites from myself before I take this inside. you let your Naxxam know always here for should the boss have need of us again.
You pick the characters you want for the Sonic Riders DX poll. What would you ask for?
I haven't picked those yet. I need to look through them. I saw the...
Oh yeah, I didn't do that. I also need to take a look at the thing.
The
memory
treasure hunt.
During yeah. I should do that as well. Thank you for the reminder.
There's naught between these convent doors for a worldly type like you, missus. We're the dutiful sisters of the Edelweiss. All pure and saintly like. Now bugger off.
No pure and saintly like, now bugger off.
Hang about. Ain't you that lass as goes by the name of Star?
Yep.
Yeah, I knew it. We're like the snail troll of rising talent. From what I hear, you're head and shoulders above the rest. Not like the brand. I don't want to get cease and desisted. You can handle yourself as well as I say. You might be well be of use to us.
Socially inept talk.
I saw him run by with the pompadour. It's like, what the? It's Hulk green too. It's a Hulk green pompadour.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Oh, forget all that sisters of the Edelweiss bollocks. That's just a bit of fun for the curious. That's just a bit of fun to fob off the curious cows. We're a guild of rogues, lass, and it's mainly our Mox that does the praying. Me and Mom work in the shadows of Lindsay, taking a keen age to rooks and cacklers would have earned themselves a million. We don't tout for members, but every now and again we might offer a promising young cove a piece in the ranks. Big the Cat, some Yakuza characters, and Princess Sally. Pretty solid choices. I would enjoy playing as those characters.
I think Sally would be neat because you don't really. It would be neat to see a character. I mean, other than outside of fan stuff, it would be neat to see a character you don't really see that often in a 3D game.
Yeah.
You don't really see her often in 3D Sonic fan games.
Yeah. And Big the Cat's always fun. I know he's kind of a meme, but I genuinely do like the big character. I
Yes.
like him a lot.
And yeah,
And
Yakuza.
then, of course, yeah, of course, I would support Yakuza. Honestly, like, I love that there are Sega reps in the Sonic Riders games, so the more the merrier. And that, the flower girl from Sonic X. Oh, Cosmo? That would be amazing. I would love Cosmo in Sonic Riders. Because I think that's the right era of Sonic as well.
Yeah, that would be perfect fitting, yeah.
Of course, we open the door to Cosmo, and some people might be like, hey, what about Chris? And I don't know, I would have conflicted feelings about that. I wouldn't be against Chris, I would just be very conflicted.
I don't think anyone would purposefully ask for that.
If you're interested in joining us, tip us your daddies and we'll put a hilt in each one, just like the gods intended. So what do you say? Fancy learning a new trade? Good to see you, Keen. But I should probably warn you on a few points before you dive in. Well, most guilds take pride in turning their members into the best bloody candlestick makers they can be. We only care about getting the job done. And the job ain't pretty. You become one of us, and you'll soon be neck deep in the scum and knife fights. So you're looking to scamper across the rooftop and bilk dandies or the blunt. You best take up with a different crew. Think on that. Come back and you're still keen.
The girl from Sonic Chronicles? Oh, what was her name? I forget. I
forget.
played that one. But I know who you're talking about, the Echidna.
The Echidna.
Lady. Shade,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think Shade, yeah.
Lawnward would have you reaffirm your desire to join the Rogues Guild.
I didn't scare you off then? Ben here. They told me it was a meddlesome lass, and so it's proved. Only everyone's that metal soon enough. Step inside and have a prattle with Jack. He's our upright man, the master of the guild. You'll never guess what his favorite bird is. It's a sparrow.
Mm-hmm. Where's the poll? Is it on there? Is it in the Discord? Is it in the Discord for Sonic? Because I'm doing that while I'm waiting.
It might be. I'm not sure. But I know they said it's publicly like there's an update on their YouTube that should have a link if you
Okay.
if you
I
want
will
to
check
there.
that then. So just on their
Me-
YouTube.
You may now freely enter the Rogues Guild. Speak with Longword whenever you wish to gain admittance into the guild's headquarters.
Yeah, you looking at inside?
Yep.
Oh, here it is. Okay, I found it. We got here. Let's go down. I might as well go down the list while you're not reading dialogue.
Is Koala Joey the actual name of the pet, or is that what this person has named their koala?
You can't name your pets, so that is assumably the name
That's
of
the name of the creature. Okay,
Alright.
that's still good. I like Koala Joey.
So the list. Oh, wait. Do
Well,
you
I'm
have
about
dialogue?
to enter another cutscene, so
Yeah. Okay, then I'll stop.
Hi, I'm the one they call Jack. Though I'm surprised you've heard of me. Perhaps you'd be good enough to tell me your name. Along with that, the kind of cow has told you mine.
trying to give him the same accent the other guy had, but not as not in the same range of gruff.
Ah, the famous star. Old Lonnie Left Patch let you in, did he? You can't throw a blade for shite. But that one eye don't miss naught when it comes to sizing up a dimber malt for the stalling.
You think this pirate talk would be hard, but then you remember that I did Ferris in the PS1 version, which is a way, 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 way more egregious. What was that one thing they said? Like, Fagar! Or like some like weird combination of like pirate noises and also just absolute nonsense.
Grenah! Qua! Just one thing. You ain't a pirate, are you? Well then, it's time you restored to the road. Put on your best piece of cases and I'll sway you in myself when you're ready. I'm dipping into the other guy's voice. Now, Now, I could fill your waters with the storied history of our guild, but that's just wins and wins. The most important thing, the only thing we care about, is getting the job done.
Mostly as an FU to the comic artist that thinks he owns Echidnas. Yeah, Ken Penders is kind of an ass. Like, I've heard that's just scratching the surface on the weird shit Ken Penders has done. Like, that is the most egregious thing he's done, but I hear that he's messed with Sega and various runs of the comic and his own comic in various ways. I think he even tried to go at Paramount with, like, the Echidnas in the Sonic movies. For some reason.
He threatened it, but he never actually did. I'm pretty sure he just did it because he wanted. He's pretty sure he threatened because he just wanted the attention. Like, I could do this.
That's basically what he's been doing since Chronicles came out, possibly earlier.
You're socially inept again.
Now, most folk, and I'm assuming you're among them, know that not long after Limbs was founded, the city was overrun by a motley collection of pirates and thieves.
You know, with how the multiverse works in Marvel, somewhere out there is a
socially inept
there's a Hulk that looks like that. I would love if I would love
to see a Hulk with a pompadour.
Yeah, I would put that in, and just whoever is playing as that Hulk would find out ages later, just be like, hey, wait a minute. Hopefully they wouldn't get too mad. They would find it funny. Because I would be upset, like, if I actually made someone upset, like, hey, you stole my idea. I just would go, sorry.
I mean, it's anyway.
Now, most folk, and I'm assuming you're among them, know that...
Among them?
Okay, see, the first time you read that, I was like, is she gonna say anything? And it's like, no, okay, good.
And then I reread it, and I noticed.
Not long after Limbs was founded, the city was overrun by a motley collection of pirates and thieves. But as wild as that lot were, it soon became clear that they'd end up killing each other if they didn't lay out a few rules, an unspoken code of conduct, as it were. 1, you don't bite the purses of your own lamentsons. 2, you don't rook a crew out of their spoils. And 3, you don't trade coals like they was chattel. I'll admit the finer points of the code are might murky, but most agree on those 3 at least. Now, you might be thinking none of that accounts to a sack of dillberries now that the Admiral's outlawed piracy. Back alleys and black markets where Merylweb's grip ain't so tight. Code's still alive and well. Just as the law enforced by the just as the law is enforced by the Yellow Jackets, Code is relegated by us rogues. We go where the shadows are darkest, hand out justice to them as break the code. Some rum-soaked cove steals goods from the wrong call, and steal them back. That's my job. That's the job, my natty lass. Of course, we don't hop the twig when blade work's called for neither. You'll see that there's more to our dagger play than just sticking calls with the pointy end. We're weaken a mark with poison, fade away and strike in the documents, whatever it takes to get the work done. Well, Star, what do you say to that? Got the guts to do a rogue's job?
Do you have the guts to do a rogue's job?
Do you?
Well, as you can tell from my outfit, I'm very much prepared to be a pirate. Definitely.
A phantom thief.
Yeah! That wasn't what I was thinking at all, but like, yeah. I get to be like Skull and beat people up. I get the pirate ship. And then it turns into a monkey for some reason. I think that's the right one. I don't know.
Wait, it turns into Sun Wukong.
I think.
No, you're right.
All right then. First off, we'll have to get your kit sorted out. A rogue needs to be light on her dew beaters to stay on a marked trail. Job might have you fighting across a deck or weaving through a mob. The last thing you want is a bleeding gray battle axe what hooks itself on every rope and post. That's why we stick to daggers. I'll let you slip through the streets just as easy as they slip through a rook's rib.
You know, if you...
Yeah, take these stabbers and let's see how they look on you. Just don't get so excited when don't get so excited when you need toys that you forget to dress for the role. You'd be surprised how many cultists come back in their bloody small clothes.
Rogue unlocked.
That's my favorite Sonic character.
Jack wishes to give you a few pointers on dagger play.
Managed to strap those daggers on without cutting yourself. We're off to a good start, I'd say. Next, you'll be wanting to get a feel of the weight and speed of your new weapons. I reckon those bleeding sheets in the fields outside Limsa should serve for your first lesson. Why, test your blades on a few of them lambs, and slice up some rats and pugils for good measure. Mind ain't you mill them beasties one at a time, though, lass. I know you served far worse in the past, but you no dimba dambo with them stabbers just yet.
Yeah, if you want to switch classes away from pugilist, now's the perfect time. If you want to switch to knives.
Knives are nice, but I do like punching.
Alright. Figured I should alright. Now you picked that up, since we're not going outside just yet, we'll trek back to, meet me back in, Hawker's Alley. What? Oh, there you are. Just go this way. We can just teleport back to Hawker's Alley.
Wait, but there's 2 more quests here.
There is?
So you want to be an Arcanist and duty calls.
Oh, but those are over that way. West Hawker's the Hawker's Alley crystal it leads to those. Well, actually, let's warp to the Aetheryte crystal because we finished up the quest near over there. Still so many people
At
here.
the plaza?
Yeah, the plaza.
Oh, it's gonna take so long to load back in again. Do people roleplay in this game?
Yes.
King Bucket is still here.
There you are.
Oh, there we go. I'll just take a sec to spawn in. I'm just checking Discord in the meantime because I still gotta prep for to go and make sure that the archipelago later is gonna be okay. It's smooth. I prepped all that stuff either pre-stream or post-stream, but just making sure that I'm not missing anything while I'm streaming. Back to that list of characters for Sonic Riders DX.
All right. Let me read the list then. Alex Kidd, Amigo, Arl from Puyo Puyo.
Amigo's not in there? Holy shit.
Amigo's
wow.
in Zero Gravity.
Um,
Bark the Polar Bear, Bayonetta, BD Joe from Crazy
Also-
Taxi.
I realized I could have been talking to this person now that it's going in. Sorry.
That's fine.
You delivered the package as I requested. Very good. I shall pass on the sister's sentiments to my superior. What manner of services do the dutiful sisters provide? I'm quite sure an adventurer of your stature has already glimpsed the truth behind the facade. For a business such as ours, their presence in the city is incredibly reassuring.
For me, she's saying, continue your stay in Limsa and you'll likely find out soon enough. In fact, if you're confident in your abilities and comfortable with the unconventional, you might wish to approach them yourself. Because I did not talk to them. Alright,
So
now we go this way.
now to find those other quests. While we talk more about the Sonic Adventure. Although, wait, in a different area?
No, this way. We're going across to...
Oh, you're right. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, there's multiple paths up to the upper decks. It's always weird.
Okay, so yeah, we can talk about the other
Alright,
things.
see it. B Joe, Bean the Dynamite, Beat from Jet Set Radio, Big
Oh,
the
God, I
Cat,
want beat in there so bad.
Billy Hatcher.
There's so
which is
many,
an-
and there's so few spots because you can only have so much room before it.
Where'd
just
you,
gets
you're going
absurd
too
and
far. Come back.
before it looks like Smash Brothers Infinite.
Well, I'm just picking whatever. Let's see.
Oh yeah, you're right. They were right here.
Billy Hatcher, who's in Zero Gravity. Do you want to voice this weird thing or?
Chukaroon welcome customer. Chukaroon loves his lovely trade. Chukaroon's goods are goodly made.
You look like Jar Jar, which is why I did not give it a Jar Jar voice because I'm pretty sure that's not kosher.
There's one other person we need to talk to over here. Come back. Here we go, Center Hill. Fine morning to you, miss. What can I interest
Ah,
you?
damn it.
What?
I wanted a screenshot. The NPC right next to me said, "There's a fine rod. That's a fine rod indeed," and I wanted to post that out of context. She's like, "What do you mean fine rod, sir? This is a market. Sir, this is a Wendy's."
Fine
Anyway,
morning
go,
to
go
you,
on with
miss.
your thing. If he says it again,
What
I'll
can
take a
I interest
screenshot.
you in? Why, you seem interested in most everything, don't you? Is that another one of those investigations? I have nothing to hide. Also, we can buy the bugs we need for the fishing here.
Here?
Yeah, here. Purchase that. Yeah, right click on them. Purchase items. We need pill bugs.
This
Just
guy
don't have to
seems
worry.
nice.
Buy as many as you think you would need, because remember, it takes a.
Well, they're
It's
two,
for fishing.
They're 2 gil. Why not just get 99, right?
I mean, yeah, fair enough. All right.
I wish I could increase it by 10.
Increase. I usually just type it in.
You can do that?
Yes.
Fuck increasing it by 10, I can just increase it by 99. I assume I can't buy more than 99 or have more than 99 at a time.
You can. I think for fishing, oh no, you can have. I think for fishing for bait specifically, you can have more than 99 if I remember right.
You have this quest with Bane Sing?
Yeah, that's
Or
that's the end of
what
the
we were
quest.
just doing, isn't it?
Yeah. You're the one who made a list for Swazblade? Let's have it then. Nothing wrong with the markets as far as I can tell. You oft time get pirates selling stolen goods at cutthroat prices, and that drives the numbers down right across Hawker's Alley. Thanks to these reports, though, we can tell at a glance these shady dealings are taking place. Good work, lass.
What do you have against pirates, huh? You want to see my knives? No reason.
No. That's a
I'm
big
very
hat.
good at being secret.
The
Is it?
Phantom Thieves! Sorry.
I really am the Ryuji, huh?
Alright, here's your Arcanist Guild.
And my other quest, or no, continuation of another quest is here.
Yes.
Where is Sweet Dinks with those import records? Without the proper documentation, I am afraid we will have to expel him from the city. Why, these are Sweet Nick's records. Glad I am to see they were submitted in time. Honestly, you would think that goblin would have lost his fear of our offices by now. Every month he is to submit these papers, and every month his tardiness forces me to consider his removal. As long as one follows proper procedure, Limsa Laminsa is quite welcoming of foreign traders. Pray convey these words to Sweet Nix. Perhaps it will aid in soothing the poor goblin's fears.
But first,
Wait, they have a quest too.
oh, well, too late. I've already started talking to this person.
Okay.
Well, welcome to the Arcanists Guild. It is here that we research and develop the field of Arcanema. Arcanema is the science of employing arcane geometries, intricate patterns that map the unlocked mysteries of existence. Draw forth and manipulate the body's etheric energies. If you prefer an arcane art built on structured thought and precise reasoning, then your discerning intellect may find a home here at our guild. Might you consider enrolling yourself as an initiate? Sure. I don't think I'm that smart, though. Aha, just as I predicted. Before we proceed any further, however, let us first feed your appetite for knowledge with a morsel of guild history. The roots of Arcanema can be traced back to the esoteric calculations practiced by the people of the South Sea Isles. It was these island folk first discovered a method to express natural phenomena in mathematical terms. These paragraphs the NPCs give you are always so intimidating. Building on this process, the existing mathematical formulae were further developed into arcane geometries, precise patterns that allowed a practitioner to weave aether into specific magical effects. The mages who invoked this new form of magic became known as arcanists, and the school of Arcanema was born. Wait, am I just going to the fucking Doctor Strange place? Am I gonna meet Wong? Many such mages, wishing to expand their understanding of the world, took to the seas aboard trading vessels. Upon their arrival in Limsa Laminsa, arcanists found themselves welcome to the academic elite, and soon secured positions in the realms of governance and council. The knowledge of an arcanist, however, was traditionally passed on from master to chosen disciple. As such, Admiral Merlwib, counting several wielders of Arcanema among her personal staff, became concerned that this exclusionary practice would lead to the eventual extinction of the art. So at the Admiral's express orders, an official Arcanist Guild was established, and funding was provided for research and training. The complex and demanding nature of Arcanema, however, remains the greatest threat to its own future. If you invite such cerebral challenges, you have but to reaffirm your commitment to joining our guild. Well, have you decided to enroll in our guild? Or are you now intimidated by the thought of excessive thinking? I mean, I am intimidated with the thought of excessive thinking, but I'm still gonna do it anyway, because I don't care if brain hurt. I mean, that was basically how I got into school. Miri wishes you to reaffirm your desire to join the Arcanist Guild. Your sound judgment is to be commended. Now, standard practice dictates that I introduce you to our guildmaster, that you might convey your intentions in person. Due to your extraordinary circumstances, however, he is unreachable at present. Or due to extraordinary circumstances, it's not your fault. Instead, you may speak with Mistress Thubigram. Thubirgame. Close enough. She has shouldered full responsibility for the guild's leadership in the interim. You'll find her just over there by the bookshelves. You needn't be shy. Whoa, hey, computer. Don't fucking minimize everything. I'm glad you didn't close anything, thank God. You needn't be shy. Though her mind is sharp and critical, her manner is always most welcoming. I almost crashed my fucking name there. Thanks, computer. Other quest. Pataja of Meowvin's Gate needs help collecting duty on imported goods. Here at Meowvin's Gate, we inspect all the goods that are imported to Limsa Laminsa and collect duty as the law requires. Some merchants, however, seek to evade this obligation, and we must chase them down. I would be grateful if you could deliver these 2 ledgers. One to a man named Sundimal, whom you will find at the Octant, and the other to a woman named Letitia, who works at the Bismarck. I've heard she's a queen. If you are uncertain as to the whereabouts of the Bismarck, ask Sundimal when you meet him, and he will point you in the right direction. Thank you.
Atlas Cade.
Yes, I am through Game. I hope that's right. Greetings, and welcome to the Arcanist Guild. As Miri has doubtlessly explained, I am serving as acting guildmaster until our wayward leader decides to return. I assume our capable receptionist also spoke of our art's origins. Allow me, then, to expound upon its nature. Akanima taps into the living energies of Aether. The evidence of this is represented most aptly, perhaps, by our ability to manifest the arcane entity Carbuncle and the manner of magic which this ethereal ally employs at our command. Oh, I've heard about Carbuncle. I love Puyo Puyo. The core
Really?
of the discipline, however,
There's or I guess you're in a cutscene, but there's a carbuncle right behind you.
is found in the pursuit of definitive solutions to any potential quandary. Even on the field of battle, nay, especially on the field of battle, this principle takes precedence. If one wishes to make certain a question of victory, then one must apply the most effective strategy. An arcanist is measured by her ability to calmly analyze the situation from moment to moment and respond with the most appropriate spells at hand. The study of Arcanema will test your mental faculties to the point of perplexity. Are you prepared to reason your way through predicament after predicament? You prepared to reason. I guess. An unambiguous response, the kind I most prefer. Even though I said I guess. Let us now see if the clarity of your words is matched by the sharpness of your mind. Well, in the case of my actual answer, yes. Here, take this grimoire in hand, and we shall next judge your aptitude for our discipline. Chocobo. There aren't even any Chocobo. Also, I leveled
Who
up
keeps
Rogue by
asking
doing nothing.
It feels like almost every week
It's
stop
always
asking us
Sims.
to eat. Always stop asking us to eat chocobos. I mean, I know saying that's not gonna actually stop you, but it's part of the joke. I'm not gonna. You don't have to actually stop.
Acting Guildmaster Thubir Game wishes to judge your aptitude for Arcanema. It is a hefty tome, is it not? I promise you a grimoire's weight. Oh, it's just the effects catching up. Grimoire's weight becomes a comforting anchor amidst the shifting seas of battle. A fact you will soon discover. In Lower La Nocia, how do you pronounce this?
The Nosha.
Lenosha, you will find, among others, 3 species of pests: wharf rats, little ladybugs, and Aureliae. I ask that you employ your fledgling skill in Arcanema to eradicate three of each type of creature. Leave the city through the Tempest Gate, and you will soon encounter the potential targets in abundance. As long as you remain focused, I do not foresee these opponents causing you or your budding abilities undue difficulty. Once you return from completing this preliminary trial, I will welcome you as an official member of the Arcanist Guild. May your judgment remain swift and clear. Anything else around here? Oh, there's a few carbuncles. They look like, Ninetales. Oh yeah, I have the, there's a quest I need to turn in.
There's a thing we have to attune to over here. Come back this way.
Oh.
There's still stuff. There's still a couple things out here. This crystal.
Can we catch the rats and keep them? It depends. How good at French cooking are they?
And then out here.
And are they voiced by Patton Oswalt? To double down.
You're going
on
the
that
back. You're going the wrong way again. Come back. I can see you from all the way over here. That's kind of... Alright, over here.
What's over here? Mickey D's! Ah, look at him! Look at him dance! Look at Mickey D's!
They're probably waiting for the boat. Oh, it's the cutscene. Okay.
Wait, what do I need to equip for this person?
Fishing rod.
Ah, right. No, not the glamour plate.
Are you in the cutscene?
Yep.
Another daring soul come to join our crew, eh?
Oh, well, the dialogue hasn't shown up yet.
Okay, sorry. I should have been more specific.
There we are.
Another daring soul come to join our crew, eh? And let me be the first to welcome you to the Endeavor. This ain't your regular fishing boat. We sail where we please, holding only the course the wind provides to us. Aye, that's the only way we can see the unseen, know the unknown.
Oh, that's a song from Pokemon. Captain... Oh, Jesus. Forzagel, if I may. The Endeavor is the Guild's only ship of this magnitude, and if we, as you say, sail only where the wind pleases to take us, we may not ever return to this port. The Guild may not look favorably upon such liberal use of its property. My apologies for foregoing an introduction. I'm Driskthota, sent from the Fisherman's Guild to oversee this venture. Why am I here when the ship already has a captain, you ask? Well, as you may know, members of our trade, Master Wawalago and Captain Forzagel included, seem to have difficulties managing time. I suppose the concept becomes something of an afterthought when one becomes so focused on the water's surface. Regardless, I'm here to ensure the ship adheres to its schedule, both by managing its finances and ensuring new crew members board smoothly. The Endeavor shall embark upon any number of predetermined routes, each of which have this port as their final destination. Rest assured, if you fail to join one voyage, the ship will return before long. The route we travel will be determined by our departure time, and you may speak with me if you wish to know the route before boarding. Pray bear in mind, we must keep to a strict schedule. We cannot take on more crew members after we have begun boarding, and there are no exceptions to this rule, even for captains.
I hear you. When we board the ship is when we get to the exciting part. Fishing. Here, take these lures. They're certain to attract something worth displaying on your wall, or at least something worth eating.
Looking at my hand. Those are nice gloves. I like those gloves.
Should be enough to last one voyage. Should be enough to last one voyage at least. If you're looking for other kinds of bait, you can buy it here in the docks or on the ship. Try to switch it up now and then, because if you only use the same bait, you're only gonna keep catching the same fish, and that ain't why we do this, is it?
I nod, even though you are.
And one last thing, while Driskthota here may be in charge of particulars on land, when we're in the ship, it's my world you'll lead. So when I say we're fishing here or we're sailing there, I want to hear no objections. As long as we're clear on that, I believe there'll be bounteous fishing for all.
And with that, the Endeavor is yours to board. Wish to enter the ship, or if you would like a more detailed explanation of what it is we do, you only need to ask. Ocean fishing.
Good day.
Potential crew members may register to board the Endeavor in 15-minute intervals occurring every 2 hours, Earth time. However, the Endeavor will depart early if the number of crew members reaches 24. So, do we need to do that, or...?
No, we don't. It's just something we can do if we ever want to.
In addition to bait, there exist several types of man-made lures. Lures are applied to your line in the same manner as bait. Fish can sense the difference between live bait and lures. Therefore, it may take longer for you to register a bite. On the other hand, lures can be reused multiple times, as well as employed to land prey too large for smaller bait. Being able to choose the right bait or lure for the situation is what separates the amateur from the professional.
I've got a lure right here. Come on, get boat fish.
Took me a sec to remember where that was from.
Alright, we can...
My brain always goes instead to something similar where it's the Sesame Street one. Here, fishy, 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 here, fishy. And then they just jump in the boat. That one always got me.
Alright, let's turn in the quest over near the Aether Plaza, and then and then you can get the herrings that you need while I order food, because I am starving.
Oh my god, there's somebody in here that's named Naoto Shirogane!
Where? Where are you?
It's in the middle of the room here. With the panda over there.
Oh yeah.
There's also somebody I just passed named Jubei, and while that's not an intentional reference, it gives me horror flashbacks to
Machinist Enjoyers in a full jean outfit and a cowboy hat.
The Jubei just gives me flashbacks to fucking Jubei. Jubei.
Anyway, back to the plaza. I don't know how I'm walking back to the plaza, but it's too late now.
How dare the Smash team not include that in the Fatal Fury soundtrack? They had all the other fighters from the special, but not Jubei.
But not Jubei.
Fucking Duck King got his song in.
Where are you? Where did you go? Oh,
I'm
wait,
still
that's not you.
I'm still hanging out near the teleport because somebody's got to show up for one of my quests.
Oh, you're waiting for What are you waiting for?
Oh yeah, there are two people here, huh? You should probably get the one that you're over at first.
Yeah, the goblin.
Small dumpy. Oh, that's unfortunate. One day it'll grow. Oh, hey, wait. Do you see this one over here? Are you talking to that person already?
I'm talking to this person.
There's one called Stay Puft Marshmallow. Oh, that's perfect, because we were playing Ghostbusters last week. That's great. I'm just imagining that same scene from Ghostbusters, but it's a Lalafell, as you said?
Yeah.
Destroying the town. Nobody steps on a church in my town.
Alright.
I don't know if they have churches in Final Fantasy XIV, but I would assume since they keep talking about gods and whatnot, I'd assume yes.
Dialogue time. Uplander delivered trying to remember what voice I gave. Uplander delivered letter to Gate of Milvan. Uplander has a wide heart and swift legs. It's close enough. Tax Lady Praja has kind backward urge for Sweetnix. Sweetnix has outflow of joy for Tax Lady Padaja. Sweetnix is happy gobby. Give Uplander jingly shine.
Thank you for the dollar, Goblin.
Goblin. Anyway, back
Small
over.
Dumpy.
Ledger for Milvan's Gate, you say?
That was perfect timing.
Get more outstanding duty payments. When will those merchants ever learn? Very well. If I catch sight of any offenders, I shall drag them to the gate, kicking and screaming if needs be. One more ledger round for the Bismarck, you say? Follow us past to the upper decks and you'll find the place.
We have nothing else here?
The fishing thing. We gotta go back to the Fisherman's Guild and fish up those herrings.
Well, my name's taking a sec to load, so I'm just looking at Sundamol in the meantime.
I'm gonna go over to the Fisherman's Guild.
I like that I have this little mascot of a character I've still not met yet after all these sessions. Is he cool or an asshole?
Yes.
Oh, wasn't one of the characters in one of the dubs of the Mario movie is also a Final Fantasy XIV character? I forget which one it is. I think it's the one that I've met. Which one was the one that I met? Also, where did you go?
I went to the Fisherman's Guild.
Oh, I see you. I think I see you. Quite hard to tell.
I teleported.
Oh, you're right. But yeah, who was the guy that I met?
In Final Fantasy?
Like at the when I got the story stuff happening.
I don't remember.
White hair.
Oh, Thancred.
Yeah. I think his voice actor is Mario or Luigi in one of the dubs.
Well, it's probably that language's voice for Thancred is also that.
Yeah, exactly. I just remember because somebody drew a shit post of it where he and another character were dressed up as Mario and Luigi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have attuned to this.
Where are you?
So uncanny, everyone's missing. I'm in a ghost town.
Where are you?
I'm next to the summoning bell. It's where my map said you were, I think? No.
No, I'm over by the Fisherman's Guild. I teleported over here.
Why didn't you bring me?
Because I used one of the smaller crystals and I can't bring you.
Oh, well, fair point. Use a bug zapper to catch fish? I don't know if that's legal or ethical or safe. Like, even if somehow the law approved it and also, like, you skip that whole debate about the ethics, I'm pretty sure, like, you might die too. Boo.
Alright, go. I already got the harbor herring. Make sure you fish with the pill bugs. So you open up your bait, you press the bait button, and then you equip those.
The fish sense something amiss. Perhaps it is time to try another location.
That's new.
I like that the fish sensed something amiss. Just like, we're not falling for that. Get lost. The higher your perception rating, the better chance you have of landing a large-sized fish. Depending on the variety, it may be useful for mooching, or may be usable for mooching. The Disciple of the Land Action Sneak allows you to conceal yourself from enemies so that you may log, mine, or fish without fear of being attacked. Be mindful, however, this ability is not effective against enemies with a significantly higher
I'll be right back.
with a level significantly higher than your own. The Simpsons reference? Oh, you mean the bug zapper? I mean, some people apparently use fucking dynamite to fish, which is wild. Oh, don't pull that. Don't drag that away. I might have missed my cue. Oh, because it's not locked for some reason. What the fuck? No, I got it. Harbor herring. Oh, yeah, I need to get some of those. But I need to get 3.
I'm back.
I just realized you can resize the text box. Part of me is tempted to do that to make the image thing a lot easier. Part of me is tempted not to do that so I could see funny things like people yelling about bees again. I did at least make it not overlap the UI anymore. Yeah, so now it's much smaller. Yeah, it works. I was gonna shrink Steve, but I think I can keep him the same size. How goes the fishing? Quite well. We actually did a lot in between last time you saw us fishing and this time you saw us fishing. It's funny that you came back as soon as we were back at doing more fishing, though.
Did you get your fish? All right.
I did. Bring me 3 harbor herring, Star. This will test both your ability to use pillbugs as bait and your ability to count. Two things that I definitely need tested. Hopefully I've had as much luck with auditions as you have with catching. I hope you've had luck with auditions. I've seen a few of your voice roles. You do quite well. So I wish you the best of luck with that. Or break a leg, as it were, in case theater traditions also carry over to voice acting as well. There's nothing better than salt harbor herring, save for perhaps fried harbor herring, or grilled, no, definitely salted. You know, in the yesteryears of my youth...
That's
damn it. I'm sorry,
It's
I'm gonna
fine.
drink my soda.
You know, in the yesteryears of my youth, I used to fish
I
every
know.
day. Yeah, I used to use every fish I yanked to yield out a bigger one. A good gamble until the game got gargantuan. I guess I got greedy.
Where did you... Well, sometimes it's best to throw back the big ones.
Good gods, what's a guildmaster got to do to garner a grain of gratitude?
No respect at all. Acting respectable would be a start.
Respectable. I sailed the seas and snared everything that swam in them.
And that would be an accomplishment if by everything that swam in them you meant fish and not lady divers. All you ever brought back were stories about carousing with trollops. Oh, look, he's doing a little dance. But chauvinism is just a red herring.
Just like communism.
Hey, I think that's an intentional reference to Clue. Like, there's no, like, it's
There's
literally
no way,
a word.
yeah.
It's a long word that starts with C and ends in ism. There's no way that's a coincidence. The harbor herring.
Given the translation team, yeah, that's probably on purpose.
The harbor herring are important. Namely the lesson of thinking from the perspective of the fish when selecting bait. In that regard, I could say you truly have the mind of a fish. So here is a treat. Some of it might seem like gibberish at first, but as you make observations and jot down notes, eventually all of it will be gibberish. I never understand if that's supposed to be a soft G or a hard G. Well, take some time to study up. Take some time to study up, but be careful not to fry your fish brain. You'll need it for your next lesson. The fishing log is a chronicle of your experience as a fisher. Peruse the fish guide for fishing locations and detailed fish data. Or reflect upon your accomplishments by reviewing your records. There you go.
I will be right back one more time. I need to grab something to snack on because food's gonna be here later than I thought. And I'm starving.
Okie doke. I'm just barely not high enough level for the next quest. If they had just made me fish a little bit longer, I would have probably leveled up for that. Oh well, we'll get to that later. Is there anything else here that I need to do while Frieza's away? Or do I need to go to the upper decks? I guess I'll go to the upper decks. Now I have to learn how to read a map. I don't think this is the way, is it? Or do I go upstairs and then around? Probably upstairs, then around. There you go. Upstairs, and then... around. What does this quest require? I assume level. Jesus. 70. Yeah, I obviously can't get that. I'm locked at 60. I see that.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I headed to the upper decks because there wasn't anything else to do.
Alright, did you find your way up there?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I learned how to read a map.
Well, it's hard to read this map.
Yeah. Agreed. Did we not start in the upper decks? Or no, we
No.
started in the lower decks because I made the Star Trek joke. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Thank. Alright, what's all up
You
here?
made it at some point.
A lot of things. Holy shit. Okay. I will head in the direction of either one of my quests, and then if I see any of these other quests on the way there, I will grab them. I'll have to look at the map, though, because it seems like it's going to probably take a little bit for everyone to spawn in, because my PC is funky. Oh, wait, I see one in my peripheral on the map. A few in my peripheral on the map. I see you, and I see someone in the distance there named Chibi Nix. Everyone else hasn't spawned in yet. Oh, there's a carbuncle. What about a carband? Are the people spawned in for you? How many people are here in this area?
Not too many.
What species are you again?
I'm Aura. I'm a dragon.
Cool. Like Corin, I think we said that. Rumors of a dangerous madman about town of oh, Jesus. To be ill at ease. I literally have no idea how to pronounce these letters in that order.
You're either a brave woman or a fool, friend, to be wandering the streets of Limsa tonight, or with the slasher of fisherman's bottom on the loose. You've not heard? There's a madman about. White said he'd brandish his blade so long and sharp they could gut a whale. No one's seen any blood yet, but that hasn't stopped the rumors from sending shivers up spines in every alehouse in town. That you're still standing before me tells me you don't scare easily, as the rest. Perhaps you could assist with the investigation. To start with, you might want to look into that scream I just heard outside. Okay. Itowan is ill-pleased with the carelessness of the wench's customers. We all know how it feels to have had one too many. That's why I'll not fault our patrons for how much goes on at our tables. But is it too much to ask them to keep their belongings on their person when they leave? It wouldn't bother me so much if half of them didn't show up a week later, ranting and raving as if their drunken heedlessness were somehow my fault. Thanks for the stream. Well, thank you for joining, Fnu. It's nice to see you around. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Take this impressive-looking journal right here. As oft used as it seems to be, I've no doubt its owner is tearing up the town, searching for his prized possession. A stranger he was, a swarthy Rogadine who enjoyed his drink. Seemed to be getting on well with one of our regulars. Quentinane? Perhaps you could still catch up with him and spare me the headache. I'd offer you a free drink, but the last time I did that, Betaron docked my wages.
And I'll do it again.
I wanted to call him Quentin Tarantino.
Have I seen who? Look, just because I spend more nights at the wench than in me own home, doesn't mean I'm mates with every sod that comes stumbling through the doors. Wait a second. That bloody book. Why didn't she say so sooner? The tight-arse bastard drained 20 flagons and promptly passed out, leaving yours truly to foot the bill. Say he was heading for Aleport. Aye. Where else the scurvy sop? Nimia Willen. Excuse me, sorry. He's still stranded at the ferry docks. Oh gods, no. No, it won't help me get Gil back. Okay then.
Somebody over this way. And then I should probably grab that crystal. Disgruntled madam. You don't even get a name. You're just a flustered man. What are you waiting for? That's him, the slasher. Apprehend him, toss him in gaol, and throw away the key. Or cut him and feed his lifeless body to the sharks for all I care. Just do something. Triple triad matches are not allowed in the current area. Thank you. Chat box. Whoa, woe is me. Whatever did I do to deserve this cruel fate? For 6 moons, I saved every last gill of my husband's hard-earned wage, foregoing new shoes, a new purse, sometimes even food for our children, all in anticipation of this day. What's so special about today, you ask? Why this day marks the arrival of a world-renowned
Aesthetician. I don't remember.
Somebody who likes aesthetics in Limsa. My endless patience and self-control were to be rewarded with a hair-raising transformation that would have every fashion-conscious Laminsan oohing and awing in admiration. Instead, I find myself accosted by this lecherous lout. Speaking of which, were you going to do something about this? Go ahead, have your way with him. I doubt he has anything to say for himself.
Doubt.
Oh wait, no, I didn't doubt. I just clicked on him. No matter what I say, all I receive are accusations and look of horror. I swear this is not as what it seems. Do you doubt me too, friend?
I was gonna voice him,
I
but
have to. Well, no, I was just doing
I guess,
that
yeah, because I couldn't read that line. Fair enough. Oh, the enigmity of it all. Of course you take her side. For shame. Is there not one sympathetic ear in this nation? An artiste of my renown would be welcomed with open arms and a 21 cannon salute. Instead, I'm branded a criminal. The tools of my trade, nay, the extensions of my very soul, ripped unceremoniously from my person like barnacles from the side of a frigate. I will not last long in my weakened state. No, even as we speak, the world around me grows dim. Dim. With my dying breath, I speak upon you 3 names, 3 kind souls who may have yet put right what has gone so frightfully wrong. Forge Master Hananza of Naldaku and Vemelis, Guild Master Beaton of the Gridanian Carpenters Guild, and Severian of the Alchemists Guild in Ul'dah. If there is an ounce of compassion in you, seek them out and tell them Jandalain sent you. When my soul is restored, my name rightfully cleared, all of them in nay, the entire realm shall sing your praises, for I, Jandalain, am none other than It's about as colorful as his hair.
Okay, sir. I will definitely get on that.
Later. No. Soon. Although I guess one of the people we can talk to are somewhere around. Oh yeah, they're over in one of these guilds. Relentless Wallflower.
Did we pass someone named that?
Yes.
Or NPCs just hanging out?
Going this way first. Okay.
Morden would like to make you a completely legal proposition.
You want for coffee, adventurer? How do you find fancy working for the Kraken's Arms, one of the greatest pirate crews in Limsa? If you're interested, take yourself up these steps to the balcony above. Talk to Chauvelin, our captain. Do right by him, and he'll do right by you.
There's so many apostrophes. Holy shit. Alright, upstairs it is.
Greetings, friend, and welcome to the 7th stage, purveyor of the finest spices from the East. All of our products are guaranteed to obtain through completely legal means. Oh, do you not seek spices but employment? Very well. Let us speak of how you might be of service to our organization. Our Misery returned from her latest voyage bearing exotic spices never before seen in Eorzea. I have prepared 2 samplers, one of each of which I would have you deliver to certain individuals. First is for Gennard, whom you will find at the Coral Tower. The second is for Master Lingasath, the head chef of the Bismarck. And do make certain the right person gets the right set. Go now, and return here once you have accomplished the task.
So, if somebody that worked for Carvalane was feeling lonely, do you think they would say, I am in misery, there ain't nobody who can comfort me?
Where's the button?
It's not even funny.
There's the button.
It's so wild to me that song got popular, because or rather became a meme, because I don't think that's one of their good ones. But it is one of their funny ones, I suppose, which is all you need for a meme. Welcome to the headquarters of the Yellow Jackets, the keeper of the peace in Limsa Laminsa. Is there aught I can assist you with? A sample of spice, courtesy of the 7th sage, you say? There's no mistake. This is fire sand, the kind used by the Garleans besides.
Help! Hold on.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were asking for help. I thought that was a bit quite intriguing.
Very well. We will consider placing an order. Oh? You thought that
Fine,
you had
my
brought
chair
me
leans too
spies.
far to one side. It just sort of surprised me.
I see you are not familiar with Carvalianisms. For the sake of convenience, he uses the word spice to refer to literally anything he has procured on the high seas. Lest you worry, the man isn't engaged in any activity that is considered piracy. Also, you're not delivering drugs. No
Spice must
cocaine.
flow after all.
Far from it. Think of him as a trader, a heavily armed one, who represents Leminson interests in eastern lands.
Oh, that's
Sure.
Like why did my chair do that? It's like, oh, I know where the problem is. Yeah, don't worry, I'm fine.
That's good. That's good. Junaid seeks help with a growing problem in Leminson. An alarming number of citizens has gone missing of late, though I suspect you've already heard the rumors. It is essential that we ascertain their safety. To this end, I have prepared a list based on reports from our citizens. Would you be so kind as to deliver it to my colleague in Bulwark Hall? Nadalica is her name. My thanks in advance, friend. Do you have a face? Oh, you do. I thought it was a mask. Oh there, adventurer. Curious about the Marauders Guild, are ye? Many Axworth wield needs two hands on the haft and has a blade what can chop clean through a galley's mast. That's the kind of weapon our members train to use with deceptive swiftness and brutal force. If you're of a mind to make the Marauders art your life's work, then our guild welcomes you with open arms. What say you, lass? Keen to join the ranks? Well then, here's a bit of guild history so you know what you're getting into. It all started with ships, you see. What have ships got to do with axe, yes? Well, building them would be pretty bloody difficult without a sturdy tool to lop down trees for timber. And since only the navigator herself knows when a ship will run afoul of a storm or worse, it makes sense for the crew's carpenter to carry an axe on board. But any tool on a ship can become a weapon, and this axe is perfect for hooking yourself over the rail of an enemy vessel, letting loose a whirl of steel, and generally laying waste all about you. As more seafarers took up the axe as their weapon of choice, so did the bloody art of the marauder begin to take shape, especially among pirates, where strength and skill decided your place in the world. With an eye to assembling crews of battle-ready raiders, the pirates started teaching the proper way to wield the chopping blade to their new recruits. And that's how the Marauders Guild first came to be. After the Galadion Accord was signed, though, the Marauders Guild was never the same. It was taken over, restructured, and purged of its pirate elements. It had been reborn as an institution dedicated to naught but the teaching of axe fighting. The members of this new Marauders Guild weren't no greed-driven cutthroats neither. They were the warriors what sought to use their martial prowess for the good of society. Still keen, are you? Think it over and let me know if you decide to join our ranks. Blauthara wishes you to reaffirm your desire to join the Marauders Guild. You decided, then? You're ready to join the Marauders Guild? Alright, then. All it needs doing now is to speak with the Axemaster himself. Sound simple? I've seen folks slink out the door rather than put themselves in the path of that unnerving glare. That's the bloke right there in the middle of the room. Wernzoin's his name. Puts a steel in your spine and look him straight in the eye when you talk to him, lass. Fortune to you. Hello, you're very big.
Yes, I am Windsorin. Axemaster, they call me. Not the most imaginative titles, I agree, but one should not underestimate the value of directness. I welcome your interest in our guild. The art of the Marauder is used to rend, to cleave, and to destroy. It is not our way to simply outfight our adversaries. We seek to overwhelm them. A Marauder must be the most powerful and enduring presence on the battlefield. We must account for the most enemies defeated. Our role in combat is that of a steel whirlwind, dealing with death and destruction without equal. No doubt the question has already been put to you by Blauthara, but once more I shall challenge your commitment. Are you prepared for the bloody carnage that awaits an initiate of the Marauders Guild?
Are you prepared for carnage?
All of these questions are amazing. I love them all.
My favorite Marvel character.
Very well.
Yeah. But not my favorite Marvel movie.
Your name? Attend me well then, Star. Hold fast to this moment of dedication. The path of the Marauder is a jagged and perilous one. Blood that spills at your feet will oftentimes be your own. I present to you this axe as a symbol of your commitment. Your first lesson shall be how to hold it. Now grip the haft with both hands and set yourself in a solid stance.
Marauder unlock. Axemaster Wyrnzuren have you test the edge of your new axe in combat.
Hi. Cut a striking figure, Star. But heroic posing is unlikely to cut a swath through your enemies. You stand now as a student of the axe. Let us waste no time in testing the edge of your chosen weapon. You shall wade straightway into combat as befits a novice of our discipline. Go forth and slay the bleeding, scurrying, crawling pests that plague the outskirts of Limsa Laminsa. Lost lambs, wharf rats, little ladybugs shall be your piteous adversaries this day. Return to me once 3 of each creature have fallen to your blade.
Okay. That'll probably be for a while from now.
Trying to fix my
Right,
chair
do
while we
this.
were talking and I couldn't. I'll have to do that
Yeah,
after the stream.
I did do this. Good to know. Now to go to the left, which is my right. What? Is there oh, there's a downstairs. Good.
Walking down the
There's a
stairs
lot
like a
here.
normal person.
That's not open. Open the door.
Dinosaur.
I wonder when I'll find another song to constantly reference out of context. Hlahono needs help replenishing the Bismarck's larders. Beg your pardons, good madam, but you are an adventurer, are you not? I realize this is sudden, but we urgently need help restocking our larders. We are in the midst of preparing a full-course meal for our soon-arriving guests, but I fear we are short on fresh lamb for the main course. I would be grateful if you could procure 4 slices for us. I dare say it would be quickest to obtain these directly from the source, wild lambs. In case you are unfamiliar with the creatures, I suggest you speak with Abelfar, a sentry stationed in Bulwark Hall, just below the drowning wench. Okay. I'll do that, but in a bit. Tax evaders among our patrons, you say? Goodness me. I dare say this may well put an end to their appetite, but this isn't the best interest of the city-state. If any of the merchants named in this ledger come to dine with us, I shall see that that Meowvin's gate is notified without delay. Oh, another one. But he should need someone to report a bilking patron. We spare no effort to ensure that all our patrons enjoy the finest food and hospitality, so it is doubly hurtful when someone decides to leave without settling the bill. Nary a Belago, a first-time patron, did just that. Rasushimo is the one who lovingly prepared the man's meal. She is quite upset by the whole affair, and has taken it upon herself to draw an illustration of the offender. Might I trouble you to deliver it to the Yellow Jackets on our behalf? Rasushimo should be done adding the finishing touches by now. But first...
I beg your pardon, good madam, but this is the Culinarians Guild. If you are here to dine at the Bismarck, one of our raiders will be along shortly to show you to your... Oh, you're not a patron? Might I assume then that you wish to become a culinarian? If so, I wholeheartedly recommend you join the Culinarians Guild, where one may learn the culinary arts from the finest chefs in the realm. What say you?
Do I get to
Wonderful.
meet Alton Brown?
Wonderful. Then without further ado, I shall acquaint you with the history of our guild. As you are doubtless aware, Limsala has long been the gastronomic capital of Eorzea. The city's rich culinary tradition is the product of a unique combination of factors. The first is our proximity to the fertile land and plentiful seas of Vilbrand, which have ever yielded bounteous produce. The second is our standing as the realm's foremost trading post, which grants us access to not only exotic greetings from faraway shores, but also to foreign merchants versed in their use. We are, in short, the beneficiaries of culinary knowledge from every corner of the world. Until recently, knowledge of this kind was passed on solely through the word of mouth, and that was therefore susceptible to corruption and loss. But that all changed when one man made his mission to catalog every recipe of note, and his name was Admiral Golofsky Baldiswin, also known as Mast Cleaver.
I'm so glad I didn't have to read that name.
The man's love of fine cuisine was such that, at sea, he would regularly spend much time preparing meals on the galleys, as giving commands on the bridge. It was none other than he who founded the Culinarians Guild and codified cooking methodology. Today, the guild carries on Baldwin's legacy. Though our scope of our endeavors has expanded significantly. Not content with simply preserving existing recipes, we labor tirelessly to devise wholly novel culinary creations with which to delight the senses. To this end, our doors are open to folk from all walks of life, including adventurers such as your good self. One may liken our guild to a great pot of stew, and each member an ingredient imparting a unique flavor. As with every dish, however, adding ingredients willy-nilly is certain to spoil the taste. Before you may take your place in the pot, you must be deemed a worthy addition by Guildmaster Lingsath, a man whose passion for cookery burns hotter than any oven. Before troubling him, I must warn you that ours is a truly sweltering kitchen. As such, you would be well advised to ask yourself, can I stand the heat? If you earnestly believe that you can, speak to me once more, and I shall be glad to guide you through the enrollment process. So, you have resolved to walk the path of the culinarian.
If you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen.
Get out. Hello?
I hit yes. I hit yes on the thing.
Oh, you didn't say the quest description, so I didn't.
Oh, it didn't show up. Did you skip a line? Wonderful. Wonderful. Then you must speak to Guildmaster.
Yeah, that's not the line I skipped. Wonderful. Then you must speak to Guildmaster Lingsath at once. This will come as no surprise, but he is the finest chef in Limsa. His skill and dedication are second to none.
Did you mean the blue box? Because I only read that out when it's particularly funny or blatantly new. If it's just like, do you want to join this guild?
No, not the blue box. The actual quest starting.
I didn't see one of those.
Yeah.
Weird.
You will find the guildmaster up the stairs yonder, keeping a watchful eye on his charges. Impress upon him you desire to learn, and he will surely find you a place in his stew. By which I mean the guild.
If I did see that, then I guess I just forgot, but I don't remember seeing that. I would understand if I did forgot, though. Grr. I poured my heart and soul into that grilled dodo. If I ever get my hands on that scoundrel, I'll grind his bones to make my bread. I feel like I've heard that somewhere else as well. Here it is, my rendition of the criminal. Please deliver it to Godebert at the Coral Tower. He will know what to do.
You're just there.
Well
met, venture. Well met, venturer. I take it you want to join our guild. Let's have a good look at you then. Bah! What underfed whelps like you know about cooking? Judging by those scrawny arms of yours, you'd struggle to lift a spoon, never mind a skillet.
I have a high metabolism. Fuck
I
you.
just.
Oh,
It doesn't take muscle to be a culinarian. Else, it doesn't even take talent. At least not on its own.
Are you
No
gonna
less.
give me a rat?
No.
Aw.
More than anything else, becoming a good cook boils down to passion. If you got that, there ain't nothing you can't achieve. So tell me, have you got it?
Boils, like a cooking pot. Yes.
That's the spirit. Aye, your passion for the culinary arts is plain to see, and you'll be needing every bit of it if you want to become a master culinarian. Why, if master was a 12-course dinner, I'd hardly have finished the soup. Make no mistake.
If you want to become a master culinarian, we can't use Master Chef for legal reasons.
Make no mistake. Our trade's as tough as old mutton, and passion's the only thing that what gets us through the grisly bits. But enough talk. What do we call yourself? Well then, Twitch, welcome to the guild. To mark the occasion, I present you with your very own skillet. Ain't much to look at, but it'll more than serve a novice like yourself. Now then, let's see whether you can tell which end's which. I know that you said you'd struggle. I know I'd say you'd struggle to lift a spoon, but you won me over. Now, show me you can hold a skillet, and I'll get you started on your first task.
When's binging with Babish making these foods?
I feel like he's probably gotten a lot of requests for this game. Oh, he's done. I thought he did one.
No, Monster Hunter. He did Zelda. He did
Probably waiting
Red
for that.
Dead.
Probably waiting for that sponsorship.
Maybe. I saw he might have done that for a sponsor. Is there? No, I think most of the ones I'm thinking of for sponsorships would be like Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
He did one that was like paw things, but I don't think that's this game, right?
That would have. That might have been Warcraft. I don't know. Or Destiny.
That sounds right. You keep reading the dialogue while I look this up.
A new sample from the 7th stage. Alright, let's have oh, this is a different quest. Alright, let's have a whiff of it then. It smelled nothing like it before. The note says the note as it came with says it's a root that grows on Othard.
Yeah,
Last
looking up Final Fantasy XIV with Babish, it just gives the Monster Hunter episode and the Kingdom Hearts episode. So two very close games, but neither one actually Final Fantasy XIV.
Last I heard, Othard was under Imperial rule. How the 7 L's did you get? Did Carvalane manage to get a hold of this? Any road, I reckon I can cook up something fresh and new with it. Thanks for your delivery. Thanks for the delivery, friend. I almost went for a Gordon Ramsay impressive friend, but I went no.
He's British.
I know. I almost did it, and then it fell apart. Where are we going? We gotta go do the actual cooking quest.
Oh, you're right.
I almost did it, and then like, no, I can't do this, and then I just did it. What I gave him, which it sounds good enough.
Lingsath wants to assign you your first task.
I see you're holding the skillet the right way around. Good. Culinarian lives and dies by his utensils. Get that through your head before you do aught else, or your food will look like shite and taste worse. Now, let's see what you can do. For starters, I want you to make me maple syrup using your skillet. The recipe is as simple as they come. You just need 2 things, maple sap and a fire shard. Josie sells sap over at the guild counter. Now, time's a wasting, so get to work. It doesn't pay to keep folks waiting in our trade.
Guildmaster Lingsath has tasked you with synthesizing a pot of maple syrup. Commence. Select logs from the main menu, followed by crafting.
So I got some maple syrup from our gathering quest.
Oh, we do?
I do. I don't know if you do. I was doing gathering stuff, but I don't know if you do.
Well, how would I know?
If you opened up the crafting log and you saw that you could craft maple syrup. If you have the maple sap to craft maple syrup, rather.
I think I can. No, I do not, so I need to buy it.
So you gotta go buy some.
For
from the supplier, right?
Right. From, yeah, from Josie.
What do I buy and how much? Syrup?
Maple's... One thing of maple sap.
Maple sap, got it.
Right. I'm gonna quick synthesize the rest of this because I don't need this maple sap for anything else but maple syrup.
No, not the gathering log. Crafting.
Yeah. What in the seven hells are you waiting for? I told you to make me maple syrup, didn't I?
What, are we in Canada? Why does it look like the honey from Winnie the Pooh?
Maple syrup's ready. Is it about bloody time? Let's see how it tastes then. Oh ho, this ain't bad. Flavor's alright. Consistency's nearly there. In short, a damn sight better than a lot of novices manage. As you probably know, maple syrup's one of the most popular sweeteners around, a key ingredient of all manners of cakes and treats. What you probably didn't know is that boiling the stuff down gets you maple sugar, a different sweetener with different uses. Just goes to show, even the simplest ingredients can have hidden complexities. I said earlier that a culinarian lives and dies by its utensils. Well, that's just the half of it. You also need experience. You also need to know his ingredients, and that's somewhat that only comes with experience. Keep your nose to the stove and report back to here once you're ripe for another task. But don't burn yourself.
Next culinarian quest will be available from Linksat upon reaching level 5.
He gave us a bunch of salt.
It's like very salty.
All right. Oh, this was the wrong way.
Is it? Looks it is, because there is stuff to the north.
Gotta go around.
And the east. Oh, this is not a path. This is a balcony. It's a nice balcony. Kiblik's Shadow Store.
That's a World of Warcraft name.
Oh, around the corner, probably. Somewhere around here. No?
Where did you... Up the stairs.
Oh, upstairs. Oh, it's bright out now.
Welcome back. It would seem that both samples were received very rather well received, and this is in no part due to our affable courier. It is unfortunate, but notoriety acclimated over the course of years does not fade overnight. There are still many who are hesitant to do business with savage pirates. Yet the old days of piracy have passed, giving way to a new wave of opportunity. My crew and I have decided to embrace this wave. With the Admiral's blessing, we engage in a form of trade with Garlean ships. Everything we do, you may rest assured, is within the law.
Hey, going up?
I went, yeah, we got
There's a quest to fit. Oh, well, I guess, yeah, that does make more sense.
Look at the Bismarck. You have an honest rendition of the man. What the seven hells is this supposed to be? It's more like the prow of a ship than a man's face. Look, We would like nothing more than to bring the officer to justice. It is our duty, after all. Or offender. However, we will need a little bit more to go on in this piece of art. It would be easier for all involved if Refreshmo were to come here and answer some questions. Please relate to her as much. And we go back the way we...
You also get Sprint 2. Wait a minute. Hey, wait, before you go that direction.
Oh yeah, whoops, sorry, I forgot to turn that in, yeah. I thought I was I guess I went too far.
Oh no, yeah, this is where we're supposed to go from that. Ah, so you've spoken with Goldbert. Within the bell, the Yellow Jackets will have that swindling scoundrel locked in a dungeon cell, and then I'll take my filleting knife and... Huh? Goldbert wants me to go to Coral Tower for questioning. But what more information does he want that my drawing doesn't already provide? Isn't a picture supposed to paint 1,000 words? And that's where the quest was called.
Now we go this way.
And I really like games like this in Yakuza and Xenoblade where there's just a bunch of small side stories and you just kind of slowly build your way through them all. Even if the main story gets very much ignored in all three of those contexts.
But yeah, once we're done with this, we'll have a lot less. We'll be dealing a lot less with this sort of situation and just be focusing on the main story.
Just like with both the games that I listed before that. Although Xenoblade had a little bit of like alternating between focusing on side quests, focusing on main story, because there's a lot of side quests you don't unlock until you got main story.
We're here.
Sorry, I thought I was following someone else. Or I thought I was following you when I was following someone else. You've attuned yourself to all the internet shards and Limsa Limensa. Zephyr Gate, Tempest Gate, and Airship Landing are now accessible as Ethernet destinations. I'm posing for a second. It's so bright out and pretty.
Mm-hmm.
The missing member. Hi.
Hi, there's a quest behind you.
Yeah,
But I guess it hasn't loaded in for you yet.
I didn't realize how much taller I am than you.
You're standing on a piece
hello.
of. You're standing on something that's higher up.
Okokaya has advice for any adventurers heading to the missing member. If you're looking for a place to wet your whistle, Scrag, I'd advise you turn tail and run. Captain Rosewind's in no mood to be entertaining customers this day. And when she is, she ain't particularly good at it. So, maybe dealing with a customer is a sort of shite that what might shake her from her doldrums. What do you mean to venture inside the missing member? You best remember to pay your proper respects as a captain. Unless you ain't afraid to go and missing. Kneeling for her would be a good start. Hells you want, Drylander. We're closed. If you don't want me sirens to toss you out on your ass, show some respect and kneel, Scrag. Okay. Oh, so she knows her place? Good. If only the Krakens are the same sense of propriety. Bastards keep seizing every Garlean ship before we can take a crack at them. It's a sorry state of affairs when your crew's reduced to preying on the leavings of that mangy bunch of man boys. My younger self will be right disappointed to see how far we've fallen.
Can you see I'm wallowing in self-pity, Scrag? You couldn't possibly understand how disappointed I am in myself. Hope I can spell.
Well, it's right there in the quest.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I will type very well. So you do know something of me pain, but your sympathy ain't worth more than a pin of piss. It's well and good we got the Admiral's permission to capture Garlean ships, but what's the use if you keep getting beat to your prey? We built our reputation reaving the rights off the coast of Vilbrand, not sailing a dozen moms into the bleeding sea. A few Imperial dogs found in Laminson territory get snatched by krakens hunting open waters. I rallied my crew's spirits when I said we were reviving the old ways, but after all our struggles, they seemed resigned to letting those bastards have all the fun. There's got to be a way to rally me siren's spirits again. Huh? You trying to make light of me dilemma? Don't push your luck, Scrag, or I'll gut you with a hook like a regular pirate. Wait, that's it. We're pirates, goddammit. So we should think like pirates. We'll keep Laminson water safe. We'll raid supply shipments to the Garlean outposts along the coast of Aldnard. It's so bleeding simple, I don't know why I didn't think of this before. Thank you for your unintended inspiration, Scrag. I think I almost had you fed to the sharks. You what?
What sharks? Also, it is 5:30, so if you want it. So, what's the plan? Oh, 5:30 my time. You know. There's 30 minutes until the...
We'll finish up this quest, that's for certain. I haven't gotten a ping from them yet, but I will check what they've said in the meantime.
Okay.
We will definitely wrap it up by 7:45, since I think I started at
15 minutes.
Yeah, 4:45, so that would be 3
Yeah,
hours.
it says, looking at my live timer, we're live right now for 2 hours, 46 minutes. Yeah, that would be...
But I will still check in case they need me to go a
Yeah.
little earlier, because it sounds like you're okay with that, if I need to.
Yeah.
Gather your meeting with the captain went well. I could hear her cracking all the way out here. Cackling all the way out here. Whatever you did, thank you for doing it. Last thing we needed was her going on another rampage, ruining deck swabs and leaving us with less meat. It ain't easy playing the Admiral's rules, but if anyone can find a way, Captain Roseman can. Alright, I'll check the Discord server, and depending on what they're saying, I'll either wrap it up or keep going for another
15 minutes.
15 minutes, give or take.
Until when it says we've been live for 3 hours.
It looks like they're already in the voice call, so even if they haven't pinged me, I think they'll understand we wrap up 15 minutes early. You
Yeah,
said
better
you're
safe
cool
than
with
sorry.
it.
Yeah.
Like, I think they'd be fine with it even if I was the one who prompted it, but since you're the one who prompted it, like, they'll even be more like, I can even more so be like, don't worry, you weren't intruding our Final Fantasy time. Freeze, like, genuinely invited us to move on, so,
Yeah. Plus, we're almost... Well, we almost got that. We almost got through all these quests in one stream. It's kind of so next time we'll finish up the rest of these, and then you'll do the class quests for the classes here, and then we'll finally move on to main story. Can you believe
actually,
it?
where is Back in the Water? We can probably turn that one in real quick.
Which one?
We're here. Oh, yeah, dude, let's turn that one in real quick. Back in the Water, it's over this way.
Okay. Off to the Armorer's Guild.
Because that's the only quest that I need finished up here. The other two are starting, so... Oh, it's down
Yeah.
here.
Next time we'll...
And that'll also start me near one of my class classes.
Yeah. This will be this is the Armorer and the Blacksmith's Guild. So those are separate classes. So there's 2 jobs here.
Yeah, one is finished and the other one is starting.
I just lost connection to the server. Did you?
Nope. A new boat for the Fisherman's Guild. I'm afraid now isn't the best time. You see, we've recently taken on a commission for a galleon. This task alone has our hands full. Has all our hands full. But look, I will see what I can do. The Fisherman's Guild has long been one of our best clients, and I would loathe to disappoint Sisapu. It It may yet take a while, but I shall endeavor to have our boat ready in a timely fashion. Take the potion. All right.
Yeah, I got logged out, so I guess I'll turn that. I guess I'll have to end on the login screen.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, that's also a good point to wrap up then.
Oh, wait,
We're already going to do so anyway, but you're logged out, so.
Yeah, I guess I'll stop trying to get into the server then. All right. Yeah.
So I guess usual under stream stuff, since this feels weird for me doing this as well.
Yeah, you go first, and then I'll go.
We're done for today here, but I will be live on the Smile Time channel in about 30 minutes, give or take, because we don't know how setup's gonna go, but hopefully it's smoothly. Yeah, I'll be live on the Smile Time server as well. We're doing the Archipelago. Maniacal, Bubba, Farron, Flora, and I will all be doing different games. Then after that, the rest of the schedule for the week. Tomorrow and Sunday, we'll be going through all the Sonic Hacking Contest stuff. We'll hopefully finish up the contest tomorrow. I don't know how Unleashed is looking, because it looks like what might have been a problem is with Xenia, and what looks like a problem with Xenia might not be fixable, but at the very least, it's not the mod, thank God, and it's not my fault, thank God, too. Yeah, okay, so that's the weekend. Assuming we get through all 30 mods, or at the very least, get through as many as we can. Monday will be a break. Tuesday will be, hopefully, end of Borderlands. Also continuing Ghostbusters. Wednesday will be a break. Thursday we'll probably at the pace Ghostbusters is going, we'll still probably be Ghostbusters. If not, maybe we'll start Bayo. Maybe. I'll take a look. Or a Resident Evil game. Maybe some other game that's spooky but not actually spooky. Yeah, Monday and Wednesday breaks as always, and then next Friday should be normal Final Fantasy at the normal time, and the end of Deltarune, hopefully, fingers crossed. I mean, there's nothing. I don't think. I think this time is guaranteed to be the last session. I said that every time, but I swear this will be the last one. There's no way there's gonna be more content that comes out of nowhere that I'm surprised by. I swear, because I want that last Friday to be a quick look. I've been planning since the start of October. That I haven't had time for until now. I'll be sad if it happens in November, or if it doesn't happen at all. I'll still do it, but I'll be sad. That's the weekly schedule. You can update in the Discord server. That's for you guys. Feedback from you guys, me, and general discussion streams as well. Also, follow the sub button. Follow get updates. So we'll go live to Twitch, email, and other sources. The sub does for you get some nice emotes as well as your potential game at the end of the month. We'll be rolling that on the 23rd. There's also Smile Time Discord. I'm part of the Smile Time team. You can always see whenever any of us go live on the Smile Time team page, twitch.tv/team/SmileTime. Like I said, we'll be on there in about 20 minutes. We'll be live on this main Smile Time charity channel, so you can see that on the team page or in the announcements in the Discord server. We post when we're live on our individual channels in the Smile Promotion Discord channel. We also post when we're live on that main charity channel in the announcements Discord channel, which is again in 20 minutes or so, give or take. We go live on the main charity channel for bonus streams that are incentives from last year's event, such as the one we're doing tonight. Also, bonus streams if you feel like doing multiplayer stuff, podcasts, etc., etc. Discord server is also just a nice, welcoming place with all of our communities in one place. We love to see new people, so we hope to see you there.
And then as for my stuff,
I won't raid anybody, by the way.
Can I
be over tomorrow time. Yeah, you do your thing.
All right, and then as for my stuff,
I wasn't raiding.
Thanks everyone for watching. For those who are new, I normally stream Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 to 5 or 3 to 6 Pacific Standard Time. Tuesday, Thursday is normally a playthrough. Currently, it is the wonderful 101 Remastered. Friday is Final Fantasy. Currently, it's Final Fantasy 14. In terms of extra streams, next Tuesday will probably be the finale of Borderlands, the pre-sequel. So tune in for that. If you like what you watch, you can follow, and if you really like what you watch, you can subscribe. You get access to these nice emotes. And current sub goal is 20. At 20, I'll play through Mega Man and Bass. Currently, that is at 20 or 3. Discord, Stropple. I might, because I just got my Twitch payment, so there might be more new emotes. I need to figure out what I'm doing, but I'm definitely I'm definitely looking into.
That's a mood. I also relate to that.
I've got the money to get more emotes. I've got one idea, but what I really want to try and figure out is a neat idea for an animated emote. But
Yeah.
yeah. Discord, straw poll. I'm not gonna host anyone because I want to host, or I'm not gonna raid anyone because I want to leave that open for. I guess I can't raid you, can't host anyone anymore. But go watch Smile Time. Go watch the Smile Time charity thing.
Just join the Discord server. Join my server. Join the Smile Time server. Both of them will keep you updated on when that thing's starting tonight. It should be 8. Hopefully it's not later. It might be later depending on my setup, but I'm not gonna like say like, oh, we're gonna fuck it up. We're aiming for 8. If we're later than that, please be gentle. Anyway,
we should probably wrap up so we can
end the
let you go get to
stream.
that.
Yeah, we don't have to. No raid, no host. We're just ending. So I guess goodbye.
Until next time, good night. See everyone on Tuesday for Borderlands pre-sequel or Wonderful 1 Remastered. Until next time, good night, everybody.